there after you told me it was gone. I went back and it was there. Hey y'all, hey, please say you can hear me. Are we here? Are we live? Are we gonna work? You can hear me, right?
I can hear you.
Okay. I've
Oh, I just got the notification. Wait.
Yay.
Okay. So Cassandra's here, Angie Dare,
Are we
Willow
here?
Rain.
Are we live?
Why do I have an echo?
Yeah.
Are we gonna work?
Oh
I'm
my
just now hearing.
You can hear me, right?
what the hell is
I
that?
can hear you. Okay.
Hold on.
Oh, I
Oh,
just
that's
got
Oh,
the
why.
that's you.
notification.
You got your
Yeah, and now it's down.
Can
Okay,
y'all
so we're
hear
good.
me? Yay! And my thingy's not going off and on, so the camera's working, or that I don't even need.
So
And
y'all hear us both?
can you hear her? Hey, April, Aunt Lizzie, Hillbilly. There's new people here too, or people that I didn't see a while ago because I was having a meltdown. Sherry, Debbie, Angie, Willow. Welcome back, Miss Cassandra. Thank you for being patient with me. I'm gonna make sure my live stream's turned on so it's gonna come back. And I'm gonna pull that video up if y'all wanna watch it.
Thank you, SC Johnson. That's very sweet of you. But I don't have my camera on.
Okie dokie. Alright.
Hillbilly, thank you. He's 50% purebred Rottweiler. You wouldn't think that, huh? But he's mixed with Australian Shepherd and Pit Bull. We were told at the shelter that he was Catahoula, and he's not.
Oh
We
my
had him
gosh. I
DNA
had
tested.
one.
Yeah.
I had a Catahoula, I think Golden Lab mix. His name was Batman. He died last year. Or this earlier
Oh,
this year. Like, yeah, around April. And I loved him so good. There's
yeah.
pictures of him on my Facebook or something.
My rat terrier, I had him for over 15 years. He passed away 2 years ago, and I'm telling you, I had him in my 20s, 30s, 40s. He saw me single, married, bring home 2 kids, and
Oh wow.
he finally just gave out. My mom had triple bypass surgery, and 4 days later, he just was like, I can't do this anymore, and we had to take him to the vet. And
Oh.
so, but if you want to get your dog DNA tested, we did. Uh,
I'm
I
pulling.
cannot think. I can't remember what it's called. I'll think of it.
Okay.
But it was like $80.
Oh, let me. Rocky. I'm sorry, boo. There's the link, and it should work. I hope. Now let me share. Since it's a new link, let me share it.
Hey, no, I'm Rocky. You know that, right? Rocky
Oh,
Brucey.
well, I sent
You,
you. You got two different ones. Okay. You
you
said.
sent me like four.
Well, you're in here as Nurse Kimberly.
Yeah, but
And,
Twitter is different.
yeah, I know for most people, and I can't ever keep them so straight.
That's
Ever.
okay.
Because I have like 100 of you. Or a
Yeah.
1,000 of you, excuse me.
Oh
Nay,
yeah,
nay, what's
live
up?
chat. Were we gonna watch a video, or was I interrupting you?
Yeah, I was pulling it up because
Oh, okay.
there's um let me send Kano. I don't know if you left, but I did start all over. So I'll send you a link.
Oh yeah, that's it. Wisdom panel. And when we got the results back, it, I was like, "There's no way this dog's Rottweiler. There's no way. 50% purebred show Rottweiler. No." So I called them, and they were like, "Well, let me describe him based on the DNA." And that lady was spot on. And we didn't send pictures, so how would they know? But because of his genetic characteristics, they even had a little white line down his chest, right?
Oh,
Oh, Nene, I can do TikTok for hours and hours and hours. This summer, we figured out TikTok, and the first time I saw, what was the one where the tiger lady was riding her bike and fell over? She was drunk. She was riding her bike, and I just laughed and laughed and laughed and laughed, and I was addicted. So then we started making a bunch of TikToks. I sent the one to Red. You can show it. I don't know how to share screen or do all that.
Where'd
So
you
if you,
send it? What you sent it
it's
to?
the, I sent it in your no, I sent it in your Twitter.
Okay.
It's the Dumb and Dumber one.
Yeah, with the
There's
bicycle.
yeah.
Okie dokes. All right. Where did my video go? It was most ridiculous rumors.
She just had it a couple days ago.
T Detox did a video today from a couple weeks ago, and I don't know if she was talking about me, but she said somebody told me that I had to add commentary. I didn't know that was a thing, and then I think it was an IG video, and I said if it's IG, I don't think you have to. Sorry, and she added commentary anyway. I hope sharing the screen don't jack something up because now I'm all nervous.
Did school with my son. We did coloring. I just wanted to like have a mellow morning and just be like kind of just out of social media for a hot minute. So
She wanted
what
to
I was
be.
doing this morning. And then I'm re-uploading some of the biggest stories that I covered over the year on my other channel. And
So all the stories that got people mad as heck, she's gonna re-upload them. I wonder if I should go re-upload like a couple of my controversial videos. Is it everybody? I'm trying to look see if I need to say hey to anybody before I hit play again. Listen.
my goodness, some of my older videos I'm like slightly embarrassed seeing, only because I can't believe I've learned a lot, in editing and stuff this past year. And so when I see some of the older stuff, I'm like, oh my gosh, that was rough. But it's a process of getting better every day and learning more every day, right? So someone was, I'll just start with like a really simple, stupid rumor about me. Why does your nose always run, Katie? Because I'm literally allergic to everything. Everything.
Okay. She just wiped it with a towel or a snot rag. That was not a Kleenex. It's 2 minutes and 37 seconds. I'll go 30 seconds. Let's count the swaps. Hey, Taylor, Feisty Lady, Sherry, Karma Kid, Violet Witch. Hope y'all had a great day. Nicole, let's listen.
Everything. My whole life is one allergy, and I am constantly in a state of runny nose. And throughout the year, I go from either allergies to winter nose running to that's my life. And it's not because I'm using any sort of narcotics, which is ridiculous to me. That is probably one of the most ridiculous rumors about me, is that I'm using drugs, which is not true. I would not be able to do what I do if I did that. And it is Minnesota right now, and it's winter, and this room is cold. And so it's like my nose is always running. And if I don't have a fan on in here, it gets really stale. And so it's this
She always over explains and double denies. Like, it wasn't me. I don't know who it was. And when Little Red went into her account, and when she didn't wipe her do any Mars powder. Sorry, I'm coughing a lot tonight. Let's listen.
Sorry, I'm here.
constant
I'm
thing
just
of like
watching the chat.
keeping the
Okay, yeah, I'm
stuff
trying
running
to
in
do
here
that
so that I
too.
can actually breathe.
I know,
And then
let me say, so you are watching chat, because a lot of times my on panel member can't because of their
Well, I have-
device. So if you can watch,
I have my husband's phone, and
Okay.
I'm Taylor A on there.
does anybody else want to how do I say that? Well, if you can watch the chat, we're good.
Yeah, but I can't mod, so
Well, let me see. We've got some good mods in here.
yeah. But if y'all see me, it's coming under Taylor A, and it's really me, Nurse Kimberly. So
Yeah, she needs tissues and some Benadryl or Singular or something.
or she needs a box of tissues on her desk.
Yeah, that would be the ultimate thing. I see you, Nicole. Boo.
Hey, Nene, Bugsy,
Hey,
Nicole.
Nene. Let's listen.
not getting too hot, and then dealing with having like cold drafts off the windows, which causes me to have a runny nose. And then in the winter, In the spring, it's my allergies, but yeah, it's a constant. Like I have the worst sinuses. I have the worst allergies. I've actually had to have surgery to repair my septum. I get chronic sinus infection.
Poor Katie. Poor Katie. She has the worst everything. Maybe for Christmas, he'll buy her some hankies. Let's listen.
So it's just my life. And I wish it was like, if it were more exciting, but because that answer makes people think that I'm lying, it's weird because of my specific diagnoses and the medications that I take for that, I have to take drug tests. And so I can't be on anything and still get treated for my ADHD, which, by the way, 1 second.
She had to go take her one. I was joking.
And it doesn't help that often when I'm live, I get a runny nose and I need to blow it. It's like just I did right now. There you go. Allergy meds only help a little bit.
She blew it once. And then she just blew it. Died. The whole stream. On Twitter I seen a clip someone put, and it was like 6 times or more in 60 seconds. Let's listen. Hey, Auditron, Taylor, Christola, welcome.
And if you are someone that has allergies a lot and has bad sinuses and has had to go through any sort of nasal surgery and septum surgery, you just sort of know that this is like the life you have. So that's really my life. It's nothing exciting. It's not it.
Oh my God. Bless her heart. It's not it.
It's gross.
Yeah. Did y'all see Todd trying to kiss her the other night?
No.
He was like, she was trying to go live. I don't know if it was something he did, but she pushed him right on off of her. Like, get the heck away from me and get you some Mucinex, woman, Katie. I mean, somebody said that when she did, I don't know what video it was, but she was, she tried to catch some snot, like a wet that fell out of her nose. She tried to catch it in her hand. I didn't see it. I didn't want to. Let's listen.
Your nose obviously is a subscriber. Then if it gets runny when you go live, I know it's running away, right?
And they're out of here.
So that's my story about my runny nose, and it's really boring, but that's it. And let's see what else. Another one is that I practice witchcraft. Last year, this one was going around that my husband and I practice witchcraft, and I was like, this is the stupidest rumor I've ever seen. It's because my husband has a band that it's called Canisteris, and they put out music that is metal. And as part of their aesthetic, they do Old Norse content, like imagery and ruins. And the Norse ruins are actually a language that was used back in the old Nordic times. My husband is actually part Swedish and part Norwegian. And so part of his heritage has been learning about the roots that he grew up in and where he grew up from, or where his ancestors came from. And he's spent time learning and understanding more about the ruins and
that might have been 30 seconds. I don't care nothing about her husband and his Ancient Ruins band, and it is a weird video.
I don't understand why she just goes on and on and on and on and on and repeats herself.
I think she's nervous. I think she's nervous about the chats, but she's on members only, right? Maybe she can't even keep them down. I don't know. There's that account, y'all, in her stream out there, keeping up with KP, the member at the bottom. That's interesting. You have to take drug tests. Bet the people that spread those type of rumors don't know that. This account's been going to Dottie, Charlotte. I didn't see her in Dottie's because I wasn't there that night. But Charlotte asked her, I think she was in her stream or something, and Charlotte asked her something about it, or maybe I don't know, but I thought she went in there. She's been in Leslie Bass's. She's a member of Leslie Bass's. I'm not sure. Cash. I'm not sure if she's a member of anybody else. I don't know. But she goes in the hour chat, like the anti whatever KJ, and says that she's getting treated ugly and made to feel bad, and I've not seen anyone be ugly to her at all. Charlotte's said, we're having a stream on Christmas Day. You should come join us. They've been super nice. So I feel like is it somebody messing with us? You know,
No, I think it's just a young person. My take is that she's young and that she just wants to be a social justice warrior and have everybody be nice, 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 and
Well, she's on
you
the
know,
wrong place. Like,
yeah,
don't go to Twitter either, friend. I don't know what. Let's.
yeah.
I mean, I get that. I want everybody to be nice, but
Well, she
let's
needs to
listen.
stop what she's doing.
Yeah, let's listen.
Nordic language. And unfortunately, those ruins have been stolen by groups of people that are not nice, that are using these as symbols or changing them as symbols or using them to make their own thing, even though that's not what the original meaning was. And so he has always had interest in that. He is, our son's name is actually a Nordic name. Fawn is a Nordic name that means hope. And if you ask people from the Nordic area about the ruins, they get
It's just like she's trying to think, but nobody cares. Um, she is the queen one upper Bugsy. Everything that happens to her is the very worst than the next guys. Um, yes, ma'am. Let's listen.
angry because they have been stolen by people that don't have the best intentions. And a lot of them have been now symbolize hate, which is unfortunate because that's not what they were meant for. It's like, it would be equivalent to someone taking the letter A and making that into a hate symbol. And it's really sad because that's not what that meant, and it's not what it was ever stood for. So obviously there's some symbols and ruins that have been forever taken, like one in particular being the swastika. You can't use that at all anymore.
She used to be way more fun to watch than this video. This gets funny in a minute though, y'all. Let's listen.
And that's never one that he's used. But there's just some that you just can't get away from the symbolism of it, right? So because he has ruins on there, and because he has photos of going on a walk and finding a deer that was hit by a car, they said that we practice witchcraft and sacrifice animals, and that my husband is a white supremacist, which are all false. We live in the country.
But hold on, can you pause it?
And
Yes.
there's deer.
Nicole, thank you so much for offering, and I will keep you in mind. I don't think I needed anybody else right now tonight, and I do have a couple that have been in my DMs wanting to be next, but I'm hoping we'll blow up and I need a bunch. So, or I might need you. I might need you when I don't have any. But right, I might need you tonight if we get thick, and that's likely to happen.
Wasn't Katie going off on Janelle for killing a goat or something, or having
Oh
a
yeah,
goat
and putting it in the
trash can?
eating the pet.
But wasn't she joking around saying they were? I don't remember. I don't want to say something that's not accurate, but everything she says is so controversial and can be proven 10 minutes later with something else. She just doesn't speak truth at all.
Oh no, never. Look at the face. I pause so good. Every time. Hey, Firefly.
A while ago when you were coughing red, she was doing her blowing her nose or touching her nose or something. It sounded like she was coughing at the same time.
Who is saying what? Firefly. Crystal. Oh, you're telling somebody that account's name. Hey, Maria. Did I say that wrong? Is it Mariah? I've got one Mariah for sure. I thought there was an H on the end of it, so that girl flip flops and seems to say things pro KJ and anti KJ. She's made, I believe, 2 or 3 videos. That account. Well, I heard Miss Charlotte tell her earlier, and she was very nice. She said, just a suggestion, don't take it the wrong way, but your name kind of makes it sound like you're a super fan of Katie. So, this is just, a suggestion. If you want to be, like, thought of as more neutral, and I thought it was a good suggestion. Kai, she just come in. My dog. Oh my goodness.
Okay, Maria, I'm gonna forever now say it wrong. Is it Mariah or Maria? Because now I'm gonna say Mariah.
If it's Maria, say 1. It's Maria, because Mariah would have an H on the end. I have a Mariah. No. I'm wrong.
Okay, so it's. I don't know now.
No, her name's. No, it's Maria. The other one, I have a girl named Lee Mariah, or Yeah, she's been on stream. I might say that wrong now, but when I see her name written, I can say it right. Hey, Laurie G, Firefly. Oh my God, didn't I just get up and let him in? Oh, about her family being witchcraft. He does this because I'm not giving him my whole attention right now. No, he's behind me whining. It's so beautiful. I'm such a mean mama.
Oh.
Why is Cash whining? Because he's just come in the house and wished he hadn't. Hold on, Gramsy. Hey, Gramsy. Let me go let Mr. Queen of the Castle back in the house.
Oh, wow, there's 90 people here. How many likes do we have? Oh, I don't know how to do that. Sorry, I'm not saying very much. Gramsy Life just got here. Debbie Whitehead. Oh, so going back to the KP thing. I was there in the live with Charlotte when she came in, and everybody was nice to her. Nobody said anything tacky. Then the next time was today she came in again. She may have come in before that. I usually catch all of Charlotte's style lives.
Oh, God. Could y'all hear me good? Because my speakers, my headphones ain't working, and I didn't even realize it.
Yeah, we were hearing you fine.
Oh, I forgot the thing hooked up wrong. I'm an idiot, y'all. Okay, that's right. Alrighty. So I can play it for 30 seconds, and Cash will be scratching at the door to come back in. Let's listen. God, did I pause it again in that spot, or Lordy?
No.
They get hit by cars a lot here. Actually, I told a funny story not long ago about how in our area, people are really bizarre. And when animals get hit by vehicles, people actually place balloons on their paws, and then they get well balloons for the animals, and then they like tie them to the head of the carcass or to the paw. It's really weird. There has been stories about this, like in the local, like
and your husband brings them home, and never mind.
Radio in our area. Our Facebook group is like for the town that we live in. Always has the most ridiculous fights, and they actually started a segment on one of the biggest radio channels here about Facebook fights, and one of it was about these balloons on the deer. It's really weird. It's not like when
it's really weird. It's not as okay.
Is this girl on LSD?
She blows her nose in a blanket at night. Did you hear that dog under her blanket in her lap licking last night? They were saying it's a dog. I don't know. It could have been a cat, but it was the most disgusting sound.
It could have been Todd.
No, it was the dog, and she was saying he won't under there, or he wasn't. Someone in this comments in the video I saw said that she denies it, and you can hear it like, oh, it was disgusting. And she was rubbing him while he was doing it. He was right in her lap, and I'm like, what the heck? She is a special lady. I love seeing my little badges in the chat. But today she said she was done in chat with chat. Trust me, I was watching it, and she said she didn't want to change it. What do you mean, Cristola? She's gonna do members only and then delete it? Because this is what we said in here earlier. Oopsie.
I think she's talking about KP saying she's done with Katie.
I don't know. I hadn't ever spoken to her. But she's when was this? This was the 18th. So,
no, this is today. That I think Cristola and everybody else is saying is that they're trying to.
No, I mean the video we're playing from the 18th. That this keeping up with Debbie's in. So
okay.
So maybe she is. Well, why did she say that? Did she say why?
I didn't get all of that, but I don't know. I don't think she is. I think she's playing both sides.
It sure would, Jerry. Let's listen.
You hit a deer, it's not if you hit a deer, it's when. Yeah, I've never hit a deer, but they get hit here all the time. Other things that get hit here a lot are
we hit the biggest one that they've ever hit in the state, and it totaled our car worse than any car ever. Let's listen.
Coyotes, raccoons, turtles, but deer specifically like in the fall and in the spring, or the fall and the winter, a lot, because they're like migrating and moving, and they're like it's just there's so
What was
many
the
of
subject of this stream supposed to be? Like we've talked about deer because she's getting called a witch. I don't get it. Let's listen.
them, and we live in an area where there's so many deer, and so people hit them all the time here. And then people hit, like I said, coyotes, fox, raccoons. So you constantly see them when you're driving here. And then because of where we live in the city, they have people that like regularly come out and like clean the streets and like sweep and take out the debris. But where we live, there's no one doing that regularly. So you actually would have to call the city, or you have to call the county and tell them about the animal. And then they will decide when they come out and clear the animal. So animals can literally sit on the side of the road, in the middle of the road for weeks. It's really weird.
You're really weird. Look what she does now. After she takes her sip.
We have not had bears here, but you can have bears. But there are not bears. There are not bears here.
Make up your
at
mind
all.
how you're gonna do
That I
it.
know. That I know.
She's
Like this. Rewind.
She was a Freudian slip. Should I pick it? Should I not pick it? Do we have bears? Do we not have bears? Should I pick it? Should I not pick it?
Let's listen. Shut.
We have not had bears here, but you can have bears.
Let me
But
just sleep.
there are not bears. There are
No
not bears
drag.
here at all. So
And
that I know.
and
That
my
I've never seen.
lips. I'm never nose again.
So that's that story. It's really not that exciting. He found a dead deer when we were like, so we live on a county road, right out
This-
on that side of our house is like a block up the road is the county road.
See, this is different than her usual. Even when she's not,
Oh.
even when she's not being like snarky is her word, but it's really like witchy. She has been lately. She'll be like Todd was and point straight up behind her and say he was up in that room and I was down in the basement and she like lean out of her chair and point and something's I feel like I ain't gonna say I feel bad for her because she did this to herself. A lot, but I do kind of feel bad. Like I feel like she's really not in a good space. And she refuses to take a week off. Like why? Take a day off. You enjoy it. No, because she wouldn't. She'd be with her family. Let's listen.
And it's like, I don't know, you can go like 55 miles an hour, but people go like 65 because we're in the middle of nowhere. And people hit deer all the time. And so you'll see dead deer everywhere.
Oh.
And the deer happened to be, I think, just around the corner from our house. And he took a photo of it and posted it. Yeah, pretty exciting. Then there was some skeletons of heads that he took a photo of, again, from deer. Because they decompose and then their skeletal remains will be on the side of the road too. There's just a lot of stuff around here.
feel
And we live in an area where there's a lot of wetlands and
I feel like it's on a loop, like a 15-second loop, and we've heard about the deer a couple times.
we just don't have, like our town doesn't even have its own bike. That's it. And we don't even have like
We don't have a
been
stop
only
sign.
open for like 4 hours on Saturdays.
No changes.
And it's like everything is super agricultural. In order for us to go shopping, if we're gonna go shopping for like
Wow.
any real stores besides like a Walmart, is like 25 minutes. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, there's like Dollar Trees and that kind of stuff, and there's like some little strip malls, but nothing. Like if we wanted to go to a mall, the closest mall to us is 40 minutes away. That's where we live. So yeah, we have.
Get
two
your
stoplights.
hands off your face, lady. God, that was not Cash, y'all.
No, that was my dog.
Yeah.
Y'all stop.
Rah.
And that was my bird. Sorry. Sorry.
Let's listen.
There's a Tom Thumb. It's like the only Tom Thumb left.
You've got a sanctuary, a pet. You got a bird, a dog. Is that it? Do you have
A cat
You got a cat?
and I think 17 chickens.
Oh, you gotta get you told us that before.
Yeah, I have a lot.
I mean, I don't remember anything ever.
That's okay.
I'm putting my hair up in one of the hair bows that I put up in the on the cabinet myself.
What are you talking about?
You didn't hear that day or last night? She was in the in her recliner wiping her nose and with the dog under the blanket licking something, and Todd's like, no, the other dog had something. And she's like, what he got? And she told the chat that she's always chewing on something, and he said nothing, and she was like, no, what is it? And he said nothing, and she said, it's not a big deal, what is it? And he didn't want to say you could tell, and he said, it's one of your hair bows. And she said, and then she said, we keep our hair bows in the cabinet, and I'm like,
What hair bows?
we keep, and then she said we don't have many, and really I was like, we keep ours. You mean like we keep our hair bows in the cabinet, and Todd picks them up off the random furniture that I'm streaming on and puts them there because he was irritated. I think.
Okay,
that-
this takes me back. This is bad, but this is like my goofball side coming out. I had to warm up. Okay, this reminds me of the report about how the dog ate the thing on the floor. They're not good about keeping stuff off the floor.
You're fixing to tell a story that I've
No,
told
no,
already.
I'm not going any further.
My dog spent the night in the hospital, cost me $500, and I could have just waited until 24 hours. But I took him. Cost a whole bunch of money, and they said he acts fine this morning. It worked out. It worked out all right. But it can eat a lot of clothing.
No, I'm talking about her. You know what I'm talking about, right? KJ's report that you and EKC did.
Oh God, yeah. Oh no,
Yeah.
The protection. Her dog got the protection.
So it just seems to me like they maybe just are in the
Was
habit
it
of
a girl
leaving stuff
dog? Did she get
around.
pregnant? I about puked when she wiped her nose and her sleeve, then a blanket, then wiped it in her mouth. She wiped her nose twice and then touched it to her lips. Why? Was motherfuck Sherry, and she's not slicking or pinning her hair back in a mullet anymore, so that's nice. Let's listen. Hey T.
Which, if you even know Tom Thumbs, we have a town center. We have a landscaping company that sells rocks that's right on the main road. There is a trucking company that's right on the main road, and that's it. And there's a dentist. A new dentist just joined, so there's a new dentistry place, a bank, a church.
Who cares?
A heating company. There's no industry here, really. So you're not coming here to go shopping. Anyways, so that's where we live. There's not 2 stoplights, lots of people that drive around speeding, no cops, and the dead animals just lay on the side of the road. That's kind of where we live. So no, we do not sacrifice animals. We are not into witchcraft, and we are not haters of anyone.
Now she starts.
Next would be another ridiculous rumor about me would be that I have fabricated or lied about my son's health. And this actually is rooted back in when I had a group of friends.
Here we go again. She is wiping it again. Yeah, it's the allergies. And I believe it is, but get you some Kleenex.
I just think it's just unprofessional. I mean, if you're going to have a YouTube channel and you want to have 130 people,
I swear, Sandra, is it Suzanne Tickemeyer from Pathios to work with her? The lady that lives in Costa Rica. She said that Katie did a live stream clipping her toenails.
Yes.
And that everyone was pretty, stunned, to say the least. And Cash wants to come in, so I'm going to hit play and let's listen. I'll be back before I get distracted.
Excuse me. That were from a group of medical moms that I became friends with. And someone in that group who I was friends with for a very short period of time has decided to defame me for years because she's mad at me for whatever reason. And she has gone from group to group to group. And every time I get a little bit more attention, she continues to spread this rumor that I have lied about my entire son's diagnosis. She doesn't know anything. She's never been to a doctor's appointment with us. She knew my son and us for a total of 6 months when he was 2 years old, before he had any of his primary diagnoses that we have today. And she claims that we lied about our feeding tube. We lied about his heart condition. She tells people that we created a GoFundMe fraudulently for his heart surgery, which he did have.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Y'all can talk.
Oh, wow. Y'all, it's just me.
You have my permission to speak. I'm joking.
No, I just...
What was she rambling about? Just kidding.
I have to be very careful what I say because I'm like you, Red. I could just go off at any time.
Okay. I ran, and he ran in front of me, and if this hadn't been playing, you'd have heard a horse running down the wood floors, down the hallway. What was she saying?
She's talking about her kid again, how there's this lady on a Facebook group who did not know her, but only knew her for 6 months, but only didn't go to any doctor's appointments, but knew everything about her son and said she had false diagnosis and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. Mrs. Wolfie, welcome. Let's listen. And she talks about her child again.
And the same group of women also say that I used a GoFundMe to buy our house, which is insane. That's another rumor. But so the one woman says that I have fabricated everything. And in fact says not only have I fabricated everything, but I've also, because she says I'm fabricating it, I'm causing these things on my son. So she says I have Munchausen's, which is, again, not true. And that rumor has been spread wildly on YouTube with no proof, to the point that people debate whether or not I have it, which is weird and creepy and odd. But no, I don't have that. I've never had that. I've never lied about my son's diagnosis. That's one of the weirder ones. And it was literally started by this one woman who I knew 6 years ago when my son was 2. And she has lied about all of it. She accuses this one, the same person has accused multiple people of having this. And it's weird because I don't know why you want to accuse someone of having that specific disorder. It's very rare, first of all, for anyone to have that. Second of all, it's a form of child abuse. And so when you accuse someone of having that, you're basically accusing them of being someone that does terrible things and uses medicine as a weapon against your children, which is nothing we would ever do.
Oh, let me stop.
So she advocated
stop
that.
there. She is so hypocritical there because
There.
Oh.
Like, as opposed to.
just the whole Munchausen thing, just she brought all that up after people started talking about it in the comments.
1 second. All right. Let's listen.
Another rumor is that I used a Facebook group of special needs moms to buy my house, which again is not true. When my son was 3 months old, he was on life support and he was actually in the hospital. He was in the hospital for 7 weeks before he was born. After he was born, because he was a preemie, he was removed from he came home, and then he actually stopped breathing at home. And I went back to, it was weird because it's like we came home from the hospital, he was home for a while, and then the day I went back to work from maternity leave, and mind you, I had been off of work for 6 months at this point because I was put on bed rest before I had him, and then my work actually gave me an extension on my maternity.
Miss Cassandra, what? Is there a troll here? I missed something. I cannot keep up with. Are you still watching the chat?
I stopped because I felt like I wasn't commenting on the video, but I can't do 4 things at once. I have ADD also.
Girlfriend, me too. T, I sent you a link. I think if you want to take it, you don't have to. No pressure. I might have sent.
Violet Witch said she's gonna lose her dinner.
What?
I got so mad one day, y'all. I almost threw my phone at the wall listening to KJ.
Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to?
A drunk squirrel.
Ew.
Oh, that's my son. Sorry.
Yeah, wait. They don't love me.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
What'd he say?
You said you were talking to your son.
No, I didn't. Oh, I said I am, but we can't hear him. Silly boy.
It's
Okay.
happiness in. I don't think that's her name on YouTube. Sorry. Somebody sent me a message asking for a link. Could you raise your hand in the chat?
leave because he was so sick.
Because it's not the same name. It ends with a number on Instagram.
So I was able to use like FMLA time off to take care of him. And the day after I came off of maternity leave, we ended up back in the hospital on life support. Obviously, I only got paid for a very short period of time while I was on leave. After I think my short-term disability was up, I had zero income coming in. And so my friends at school, or not school, at work, I worked for a school. So I say school. I worked for a university. So my friends at the university felt terribly about what happened. And so one of my friends, Kate, was like, this was before I knew anything about GoFundMes. I'd never even heard of these as an option. Said, I'm going to set up a GoFundMe for you guys. I don't want you guys to worry about money. I know this is really stressful for you. I know he just got out of the hospital and I know he's back in the hospital. And so she set up this GoFundMe for us for...
Look at her eyes. Perfect pause. Okay. Sorry. She is so disgusting. According to her, we all work for Steve. So ask him for your pay.
Yeah.
I hate that we couldn't get Kano in here when the computer was working.
Yeah, she said she's going to go lay down, that she's not feeling good.
Oh,
Go.
I love her. I guess she thinks her food comes from the grocery store. It's nasty. Oh, she's nasty.
Stop. I'm sorry. I have a 90-pound dog and 2 little 15-pound dogs, and they all think it's... Stop! They sound like a bunch of Tasmanian devils.
Yeah, I'm just strolling, trying to get caught up in the chat before I hit play again. I don't want... I don't see any... I just, when I'm rolling through the chat and I'm behind, I kind of look for my name in red.
Oh, that's okay.
And what happened to my girl? I thought she was in here, my manager. She was earlier.
Craft Happy?
No, my channel, her name's channel manager. Let's listen.
His hospital for his hospital bills. At the time, we had no services for him. We didn't have any sort of Medicaid. It was literally us paying for everything out of pocket with our insurance. And so they raised $5,000, which was our
It
deductible.
was literally us paying out of pocket with our insurance. That's a difference. Gosh, could you calm down?
No, I got to leave the room because my dogs won't stop.
You know,
either.
if you hit the microphone on your screen, it'll mute you so we can't hear you.
Okay, well, I've left the room.
Okay.
I'll start doing that. I left the room.
To get away from the. Okay,
Mhm.
I'm such a dork. I thought you were going. Never mind. Let's listen.
So basically, it ended up covering his hospital bills. It also covered it helped us pay for our, I think, mortgage for 1 month because we had no money coming in because both of us were not working, and it was gone within as soon as it came in. And then so we had that GoFundMe. It paid for all of our bills. He was in the hospital for another, I think, 21 days, and he survived. He came home, and then 9 days. What's another rumor someone started about me? I was trying to think about all the crazy ones that have been started about me.
Here, she starts making stuff up now. Somebody told a rumor on her that she was nice one time, and nobody believed it.
My son's diagnosis, witchcraft, GoFundMe's. There was something else.
There's been lots of something else.
I think those were the biggest ones. Yeah, the Munchausen's one has been the craziest one.
Didn't she just... Somebody said that Todd hit her kid, or did she just say that in the beginning? Let's listen.
Well, yeah, the most recent rumor about my son was that we locked him in a house for a room for 10 hours, which is not true.
Oh, she said it.
And obviously the CPS case is now closed, and that's it with that one.
There's my manager.
I don't know if there was other ones I could think of that were made up about me. There's so many. There's so much misinformation about me right now. So many lies, but obviously I can't really say a lot about a lot of the stuff. There was one about me dating Matt Bear and Andrew Glennon, and this was also not true. I didn't date either one of them. People said that I was...
They probably wouldn't date her. My toes were itching, you guys, talking about me. Of course. Were you over there in soccer camp somewhere?
She was in the bathtub with her husband.
She better not have been. She changes accounts. She'll switch up so you don't know. She's watching you.
That's what she said earlier in the chat.
She come in here under 3 accounts that are not. But everyone knew who she was.
Mm-hmm.
Let's listen.
Sleeping with Andrew or something. Yeah, that was not true. I've never dated either of them. Never would. I'm married. Have been married for...
I don't do it. I'm joyfully unavailable.
10 years with my husband for 12.
No sex for 11. 8 since her kid was...
Oh, there's another one that I snort my Adderall. That's not true either.
Yes. No, it was NARS powder.
There's another rumor that I'm my husband needs to be freed. my husband's here free and willing, and there's no one being held here. No one's controlling my husband. My husband does what he wants. Yeah. There was the rumor that my husband is, harming my son, that we're in a relationship that's not healthy, which is not true. I snort my Adderall, which is not true.
Was that snot she was cleaning?
That was what?
She was cleaning snot off of her shirt.
Probably like a dried booger she missed earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Are you done with your bath, manager? Wasn't it a year ago when she was crying on YouTube about Toad not working and then them not having money? So she was asking for subs for money, but that's when she got Botox. She asked for, if I'm not mistaken, Kyle started a GoFundMe. I don't think it was a year ago quite. And she tried to start a legal GoFundMe. I could be wrong because this is around time. But when she did that thing with the fake little red going into her stream and tried to pin it on me, I couldn't even watch her for hate. I can't even do upload anymore because I can't even hate watch her and enjoy it. It's just a misery. So, best.
Yeah, I finally got the hate watching out.
Best I can remember, it was for legal fees and it got shut down, or she shut it down and then went and got Botox. This video we're going to be finished with soon. If someone's seen a really funny one or a really good Katie Joy commentary video, like T Bailey or someone, you can shout it out and I'll go cue her up. Let's listen.
He is a very independent person. My husband is the kind of guy that just does what he wants and never leaves the house. Neither one of us leave the house. We haven't left the house because of COVID. We go to run errands and get
She
food.
is
And
such a liar. They go out to eat. She goes to Ulta. She goes to Sephora. She goes to the Botox place.
She answers the door when the police come. She answers the door when CPS comes. She doesn't answer the door when process servers show up.
Nah. She answers when the police come so she can fuss at us about it and blame me and all of my 10,000 closest friends among the 30 channels. It's even more than that. These channels about her. I am amazed at how many new channels there are. And they're good channels. Like, they're doing great commentary and videos about her. Great ones. And it's like they're everywhere.
I just don't understand how YouTube hasn't shut her down.
I don't know. I don't want that for her, because then what are they going to do? But, and you know, she's still a kid that does have medical bills, but do right. I seen one video that Jessie Bear was on stream with her, and she said some stuff that wasn't right, but her attitude, she didn't do that fake laugh where that video, the picture of her impersonating me, drunk squirrel me, that stupid giggle, that's not real. But when she had Jessie Bear on with her in panel, and they were they just did a stream together, she was like a normal person. It was weird. Is Kano here? I sent you a link, boo. Oh, you gotta lay down. I thought you already left. I love you. I'll call you tonight.
Lisa Sims said that TD Talks had a good one today. I think so. It was funny because
that's the one I was talking about earlier. That's the one that I told her it needed commentary, because I thought it was a YouTube video, and she had a commentary and didn't have to because it was a IG. But
oh yeah,
but
that one was fun. I had more fun laughing at TD Talks' reactions. Yeah. It was hilarious to me.
Let's listen.
Essentials and whatever it is. We do most of our shopping online, but I'm trying to think.
Well,
there was another rumor that I don't have any long-term friends, but that's not really true. I don't have a lot of friends, but that's mostly because of...
She has said before she has no friends. And back a few minutes ago, when her friend's husband passed away, do y'all remember that? Do you remember that, Nurse Kennedy?
Oh yeah, she got uninvited to the funeral.
How do you do that? Because you're a Katie. I think they should change. Think there should be no such thing as a Karen anymore. I think it should be a Katie.
Katie, yeah. Okay, so Brandy Daniel says, "Nah, in my opinion, it's okay to want her taken off YouTube because KJ's real life harm to folks, and enough is enough. No job keeps abusive employees around. Why should she get a pass? Time to switch it up."
Hey, Kat.
I think that's true. I mean, it's abusive what she's doing, and I think for me, and
it's illegal, and it's illegal because I mean, just because you private it after you do it, this woman sent 400 of her closest, not her friends, minions, whatever, to mass. Was it 400 or 800 that was in their mods? And someone came over and told me, like, we were watching Menace's video, and he was doing, it was the end of the video where he took a bunch of pictures of Joey and, like, made a funny video out of it. Like, put Joey's head on weird bodies. And we didn't start streaming her live stream until someone came in our chat and said she just accused you and asked a bunch of people to flag you. So while I'm going over to get to her channel, or right after I got there, I got a big, like, emergency sign flashed on my screen, and it said, your video has been flagged for content, and checked, like, they checked it like a bot, or I guess, and because I got mad, and we were having a great stream. I think Comment Nut was here, and Joey, I don't know, it's been a while. They flagged it really quick, and it got set to 18 and older, because when I found out that she falsely accused me and mass flagged me, I started cussing. I don't think I was monetized yet. I know I wasn't. And I had clips of both with timestamps to prove that I was not live streaming her, which doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter because there's nothing illegal about it. The email she sent me says it is with a link. Here's a link, and I can read. And she must be really dumb because that's not what this says. And Unirot has tried to strike me. She's tried to strike me twice. And what's the other guy that they did? It's happened. I've had a lot of people report me for doing live stream. And as long as you're talking, they can't do anything about it. It's no different than regular.
Tracy Tebow is new.
Let me find her. What's the timestamp?
8:34.
Woo, that's way back there. I'm glad you saw her. Oh, Maria, thank you for your membership. Well, I'm glad you saw her. She hadn't spoken since 8:34. I can't get up.
No, I think it was before that.
Well, welcome.
But I didn't want to interrupt you.
Oh, sorry, you can interrupt me.
No, it's okay.
We do it all the time here. People remind me in my comments. I'm bad for it. April. Well, I spoke. I think I said, "Hey, April," 3 times. But that's okay.
Oh, so I was going to tell you. So Emily Baker on her live.
I love her.
She had said something that be prepared to see KJ's comments disabled and members only. And sure enough, like after those papers hit, that's exactly what happened. That's why she's doing it, because of the comments. Because if anybody put Tati's name in there, according to, what I understood from Emily's live, is that if she puts that in there, she can't delete it. So of course, what do I do? I go to her channel and put it on every video that I could get to. And I'm pretty sure some of them got deleted. I mean, in my opinion, allegedly.
Somebody said in Emily's channel one night that they had noticed she had been immediately deleting them after, and was that considered? And Emily Baker said that is a good idea for her to do. If I were her lawyer, that's what I'd tell her to do, to keep her comments turned off so she's not having to delete any. Because but then someone else said, I'm not sure it was that one of her streams. I don't know where I heard that. I saw this on Twitter telling Michael Salzy that she, at the end of her video, she does something to the chat, and it takes like 15 minutes. She does something to her video, some kind of edit, and then it takes like 15 minutes, and her comments are turned off, but the messages are there for 15 minutes. So does that count as deleting? And he hadn't answered it yet when I saw it. Let's listen. I might fast forward.
My son's health, and we just don't have a life that's consistent. But yeah, there's so many dumb rumors that are constantly being circulated, and half the time you don't even want to give them any, it would be like telling someone that's a Christian that they can't be a Christian. We're not doing witchcraft and we're not Wiccan, but like I would never shame someone that is a Wiccan, so I don't know. It's so bizarre to me. Dating Andrew Glennon. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that one. So many. I don't have sources. I make up my stories. There's so many ones that are so silly.
She does have sources. The Ashley, Twitter headers.
Hey Red, did you hear Waxy's story the other day? How she said that she had talked to Josh Duggar, or not Josh? What's the Dillard, Derek Dillard, and the conversation, but Waxy said that was all not true.
I want to know what happened about the other day. She was on the stream, and the roll-off kid, he's grown now. She was on stream, and she said, okay, guys, I just got a message that, I don't know his name. His wife wants to speak to me. I'll have to be right back. And got offline.
Oh, Chrisley.
No, it was.
Oh, Roloff. No, she was saying that Roloff. And today, I think Katie Joy, or maybe the video I watched.
Wife wants to talk to me, y'all. I'll be back with an update. What was her update? Does anyone know? Because I called
Right.
BS.
Yeah, and obviously she would have posted it already, and
She
so
probably called and
you
said,
know
"Could you please quit talking about my husband?" Because he's already said he's not going to talk about it further publicly.
we probably raked her over the coals and said stop talking about stuff you don't have any business talking about.
I can't. I
I
don't.
mean,
Ugh.
I
Let's listen.
don't know.
I
My
want
cousin
to. I want to get like my Joey. I want her to be forced to do streams with him. So no, because then she learns how to be nice. Because he will teach her not to be not mean.
I don't know. I think Joe would just say I give up, put his hands up, and say you're right, you're right.
I don't think
I
he'd
can't.
ever go over there to start with, but he's put up with me for a long ass time.
I think Willow Rain asked earlier who isn't blocked by Katie Joy. For some reason, I'm not blocked by her.
You know why? Because that's when my account. I got a letter today, my email today saying that Sweet Pea had gotten suspended, and I said, "Well, why? What happened to the temporary restriction until you get back to my request for you to open my account back? Well, you'll have to do apply to have this one unsuspended." Okay, well, since 5 requests and you never ever, so I gave them phone numbers. Please call me. That'll never happen. But I had to start a new account, and I called, my new Twitter. And as soon as I started it, I went straight to her and I blocked her, and I privated my account. So I don't think she'd be able to find it to block it. Let's listen. She can't stop touching herself. She's so hot. Angie Dare said. Y'all stop saying free toad. He's just as bad as she is. And I'm just playing. Y'all can say what you want. Just don't say frog. Is that the word today, Crab Tabby? Or is it cat? She gets the, not craft. Well, you can make a rule too if you want. You can be the assistant manager. My manager decides what words are appropriate.
is wicked. Most people have no idea what it is, right? Like, and even if someone is, like, who are you to judge and who are you to shame them? Like, who knows? At the end of the day,
Is Godless Gomer
That's it.
here? Welcome.
So yeah, I think that was all I had for this stream. I feel really tired.
She
This is the one thing I've always wondered about Dr. Drew. He is a medical doctor, an internist, meaning he's like an adult pediatrician. An internist is like the adult equivalent of like a pediatrician. It's like a adult. It covers your whole body, right? And
I don't want to hear her give
how
me
is he?
that.
The aspect of him is like, why is he providing counseling on addiction when he's not a therapist or an addictions counselor?
Why are you pretending like you're
Patient examination of addiction medicine, the American Society of Addiction
Why is she
Medicine.
claiming to be a journalist? And she's not. She's a
Who is she
gossiper.
talking about?
Dr. Drew from the guy that interviews the teen moms on the reunions, and he used to do what was that
Yeah.
show at night? Sex,
Love lines.
I
Yeah.
loved that.
Okay, so when did she switch? I can't even follow. Like, has she
She-
changed subjects?
Yeah, I fast forwarded it, but because she's
Full
so
body, right?
boring.
And how is he? Doctors, medical doctor.
I think she's going on the other doctor that I don't know, he's famous somehow. I don't know if he's YouTube, but he's not really a doctor. He's got a doctorate or something, and he was preaching to
yeah.
everyone about wearing the social distances and masks,
Yeah.
and then he went to like
Is
a
it Dr.
college-
Grande?
Yeah. He went to a college party. Hey, troll account, are you going to leave a comment in my comments saying 30 dislikes? I don't remember. Or that
There's
might
100
that might be a different troll account. But no, but there's a an account named Troll Account, and every video that I see, the comment is the same in the public comments. It'll be like 30 dislikes. I can't remember the numbers, but it's the same comment, and it's funny. Let's listen.
Are not psychiatrists or psychologists. So how did he become an expert on mental health when his practice is not mental health?
How did she?
Yeah, it's like a general practitioner basically. So he can certainly
Wipe your nose.
treat some illnesses, right? But he's not a psychologist. He's not a psychiatrist.
Thank you, Troll.
So how is he the thought leader for celebrities when it comes to mental health? And that's kind
Nurse Kimberly and my channel manager and me are going to be the three musquirrels.
Mosquito? No.
Musquirrels. I don't know. Musketeers and musquirrels. I can't say that. I'm like her trying to say bolognese sauce. Bolognese with sauerkraut. And let's listen. Christola said, huh?
of what Dr. Grande was
It
saying
is
is like
troll
he isn't a
account.
mental health professional.
Welcome.
He's not. Has he worked as a doctor on a mental health unit? Yes, but that's not the same as doing that. And why, if he's not a mental health provider, is he providing counseling to people? This is the weird part to me. Why are you doing counseling with people?
Why is she telling people to call her if they feel like they were they were touched wrong by that YouTuber dude? Call me and I can get you the number to call. Shh, get out of here, woman. Why are you? Let me go.
On celebrity rehab or whatever it is, when you're not a counselor, you're not a therapist, you're not licensed as a therapist.
What? Hold on. Hold on.
Kelly, you missed a lot of snot wiping, and then lips touching, and hair touching, and probably fibs, and talk about deer. She talked about deer, and not much. We're gonna find one better in just a minute. Thank you for being here. 109 watching. Y'all share the link and hit the like button. I only got 41 likes.
So, she's talking about Dr. Drew.
And Dr. Grande.
Right?
Uh-huh. She's
Okay,
comparing them.
when she's talking about Dr. Drew, she needs to stop because he does have a lot of ability to counsel people. So,
She's an
I don't know.
investigative journalist, so I think she would know better than you. I'm joking.
I've listened to Dr. Drew.
I love Dr. Drew. I
Yeah,
don't like him
he's-
on Team Mom but that's for the show. He's
Yeah,
he
but
don't
if
give
you've
a fuck.
listened to him, like with Steve-O, he's
yeah,
done
he's
a
smart.
lot. And I love Steve-O, and
Me too.
I mean, I love his story, and I don't like his cussing. I don't like his, I
Troll
don't know.
account. Thank you, boo.
But he and Dr. Drew have had some really good conversations. So for me, it frustrates me to hear her saying these things because he does. I think nobody's talking about as she doesn't have a clue. She's without a brain cell.
I have I just saved it this morning. Somebody posted on Twitter today a Periscope that Uni did. Has he did a Periscope the last couple of days? If it's new, I can't wait to listen to it or not. I ain't going to put y'all through it because my people don't like him as much. Let's listen. Joey likes it. Let's listen.
Qualifies him to be a therapist if he's a doctor. That's the part I've never understood about him. And I think a lot of therapists and psychiatrists in that industry have been very critical of that aspect of him is like, why is he providing counseling on addiction when he's not a therapist or an addictions counselor?
I want to know, hello to those who aren't saying anything. Those 7 dislikes. Hey, Katie. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button to try to play.
But isn't he not a mental health doctor like Dr. Grande? He's only a counselor.
Why are you
No,
asking if you know?
Dr. Drew is a medical doctor. He's a medical doctor. I'll see. I'll show you.
I'll prove it.
Oh, I'm going to Google it right now.
She is an idiot.
Can say that again.
All right. I keep hitting the wrong side of the screen. Dr.
Let me see
Drew,
it.
Dr. Phil, add Dr. out. Dr. Oz is
He's an internal medical doctor, an addiction specialist, but I don't know how you become an addiction specialist. Okay, so here,
You don't have to be a doctor to
I'll show
be
you. This is from his
addiction.
website. I'll just add this here.
Oh, my God. Let's prove my
This is his website. So he has,
paycheck's
I don't
wrong.
even know what these diplomas say. What do these diplomas say?
Hey, Kiki. I missed her name.
He has a American College of Physicians, the American Society of Addiction Medicine. Okay, so he passed a certification. I'm sorry, I cannot read. I need to.
She just said I cannot read. She's such an ass. Is she just doing this to prove someone in her chat wrong?
I don't know. Did Dr. Drew fire back at her?
Anyone know? Dr. Drew
thought-
has done addiction counseling for years. She is stupid.
Oh, I have half of mine
I mean,
dead.
you can be a doctor and get specialty. She's a whiz.
Yeah.
And Jesse's over there backing her 100%.
I can't read, you guys. I'm so old. It says that he has passed the recertification examination of addiction medicine, the American Society of Addiction Medicine, University of Southern California School of Medicine, Doctor of Medicine, American Board of Internal Medicine. So,
Okay, he's got 6 degrees. Can you leave him alone?
Yeah. I mean, and what is she saying? Because he got a certificate? I mean, that just means your diploma, like you passed, like it's like passing the bar. I mean, I don't get it. So
She
is
had
that
a
why
4-year
she's discrediting
She
him?
had a 4-year degree in Spanish studies, and then said, "I realized I did not want to work with kids." I'm like,
Yeah. But wait, what didn't someone discredit that and say she only went to school for 2 years when she said she went for 4?
I don't know, but it wouldn't surprise me.
I mean, allegedly. I don't know.
Yeah, let's listen.
really no. None of those make him a counselor, though.
So,
Let me see.
I'm still
Is Dr.
right.
Drew qualified to be a therapist?
Oh my gosh.
What?
I
Oh,
want to know, like,
she is such a
Oh.
bully.
They should pause that right there. Look
Oh.
at that nasty face.
Oh, be nice. don't be my twinsy.
No, I'm at Miss Cassandra's twin right now. We're in the gutter.
Let's listen.
where did Dr. Drew go wrong? That's like an article from Daily Beast. Ugh. Is Dr. Drew a real doctor? He also said coronavirus was not as bad as he's made some conflicting statements about the COVID.
Excuse me, so has she. And people have screenshotted it.
And yeah,
I don't even know. I know that therapists are actually kind of skeptical of him, but that's just me. I don't know. I don't know much about Dr. Drew. I just have always wondered. So what is it's an addiction specialist, right? Like American Academy of Addiction
God, she's a whole ass
Medicine. Is that what it says?
joke. Hashtag that.
Something.
Did
A doctor to
did she really do that?
there are parents that are doing things on YouTube that aren't good, but there are parents like me who are literally just doing my job, trying to entertain, that aren't doing these things, that don't deserve
I
this.
just switched whole videos, didn't I? I sure did. And it was an accident. But that one, she was literally going to discredit people the rest of the video. So, do y'all want me to find it, or y'all want to find something else? What was the good one that today TD Talks?
Yeah, she did a funny one. So it looks like, I'm just Googling Dr. Drew here, and it says that he produced an article, October 2006, Narcissism and Celebrity, and that's in Journal of Research and Personality. He wrote Withdrawal Effects on Metoclopramide. I think he's written some books with another doctor. When Painkillers Become Dangerous. Another September 2003, Cracked, Putting Broken Lives Together Again. That was in the
But I don't really
New
think
York.
of my channel as like a criticism channel, so I don't necessarily.
I love this video.
Yeah, and that's not all. The Mirror Effect, How Celebrity Narcissism is Seducing America. That was London HarperCollins in 2009. So I think he knows a thing or two about some things.
Oh yeah, she's a joke. She's just
A whole ass.
like.
Good afternoon, everyone. This was a video I had uploaded about a month ago. She recorded this.
And it just kind of
right away, like,
irritates
she
me
didn't
that.
even-
See, you can see my mood's changing because now I'm getting irritated because, I mean, if a doctor's going to go to school, they deserve that respect. And
Hey,
I mean, don't get
Todd,
me
I
wrong.
just
There's
saw you. I'm terrible at looking at the chat now because, squirrel. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Squirrel. No, I was just going to say, there's doctors that I've stood up to, and I've said, I'm not giving that. It's not good for the patient, and you're wrong. And they've said, no, you need to give it. And I said, no, you can do it yourself. And they're like, no, maybe I shouldn't then. And as a nurse, you have to stand up sometimes.
Yeah. Yes.
But you still do it with respect, you know.
They would do that. The nurses always knew better. Like, not always, but in the ER that I was at, the nurses would say, no. And the nurse, the boss of the emergency room, the director, was a nurse. I mean, she was a nurse with a lot of degrees, but she wasn't their boss. They were kind of like hired from an outside company. They didn't work for the hospital, but she was their boss as far as the patients were her responsibility. Let's listen.
Let it upload, which you can probably see why.
Todd, did you see the last Uni Rock Periscope? Was there one recently?
But I'm going to redo this with commentary because I had to take it back down the same day in fear that I would get struck after somebody told me it is a thing. So, let's listen to it.
I hope you guys are having a good day.
I don't have my chat up right now, so
It
I
says there's
can't
only
see what
10 people
everybody's
watching.
saying.
That's
Sorry,
wild.
guys.
9. Where is everyone?
Where is?
I swear, I
Oh,
cannot
this
get
is
members to,
everyone
like,
in the chat
show
was
up
saying,
for you.
why can't she just be nice and do a video for the 9 people that's there, and do her video? But she was so upset that there weren't. I think they said she deleted this as soon as it was over, instantly. Let's
It's
listen.
wild.
I'm wondering how many members she has, even. I don't know. But yeah, I was in this live and she only had actually 9 people in there, not 11.
There's only 9 of you here. It's like a surprise party, pretty much. Okay, so today I had my 42nd birthday, and I spent the day working
you
and getting
muted?
back to work, and it felt really good to get back to work.
No,
Um,
I was just being
I
quiet.
can't hear anything.
You can't. Hear?
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
I can hear.
Can
yeah.
can you not hear the video when it's playing? Because sometimes, depending on what you're using, you have to listen to it from the actual YouTube. I don't know how that works because I'm a desktop, but sometimes people on panel can't hear whatever I'm playing. I think it's like the music mostly, but
Okay. I'll
I'm fixing to hit
get
play.
my other phone. Okay.
Let's listen.
it's been a
You would think, after all the problems she's had with abscess on her face, that she would learn to keep her hands off her face. This right here is what not to do with your face. Keep your hands off your face. I've taught my children that their entire lives because of germs, for one. That's how you get sick, and everybody in the world knows that now. But anyway.
for sure rough.
Hey,
week,
I don't
but
have
we're
to
gonna
add
get back to it
commentary
and
to this
keep plugging
because she
away, no
already
matter how
has.
Many times
Thanks,
I get knocked
T.
down, I always get back up. I hope you guys. I know. Look at 11 people here. There was like 17. Oh, happy birthday, Linda.
Jeez.
Where? Oh, I can't get my members to really do.
She
I
just
believe
said
it
I
if
can't
you-
get my members to do shit. What a ass.
You here at a time. It's ridiculous.
Oh man.
How many members does she really have? I'm wondering because
I don't know, but do you think I would say, oh, I can't get them to get here on time for nothing? Like I'm paying them? Let's
Well, it's like they
She can
owe
only
her
get,
something.
like-
she
That-
is
don't-
they're not like moderators. They're paying her. She owes them a service.
No.
Let's listen.
10, 11 people to get in her lives at one time. Maybe she doesn't have as many members as we thought.
I'm kind of like. Hi, Janine. Hi, Lorraine. Hi, Shouty. Hi, Jen. Hi, Tiffany. Hi, Doc. Hi, RL. Yeah, so my husband made me a cake today. And that was good. And then he made me scallops for dinner. So
This is probably why she only had 10 people in her video, members only video. It starts off boring, but it gets better, trust me.
that was good. And my son would not sing happy birthday to me. He wouldn't tell me happy birthday. He
Well,
wouldn't
we're
hug
gonna
me.
have to
He was
watch
embarrassed,
that.
he said he was embarrassed.
Hey, Colleen.
Oh, hi, Robin.
Hey, Katie.
He made me chocolate cake.
Oh, she won't talking to me. Sorry.
It was really good. Really, really good. It was delicious. Maybe I need to share this in the members only again.
Oh my gosh.
I just want to note that her voice not matching up to her mouth, that was on her end from the start. It's not on mine. It's just what happened when she was recording. I don't know.
The dad has been kind of a mess today.
I love how Willow said
I'm
that
skipping
she
forward
got
because she's not saying
earbuds.
anything at all.
I like
Yeah,
Willow.
some of my oh hi mommy piglets. Some of my subscribers are like, it's been really scary to like comment right now, but you guys should be able to comment. You guys should be able to like not be afraid. You know, really, if you know, this is a time if you feel like you need to defend me, you can defend me. I just don't want you to like really go after anyone. But if you feel like you need to defend me, you can certainly defend me.
Did you hear? Let me rewind that. She says, y'all, go get him.
Some of my subscribers are like, it's been really scary to like comment right now, but you guys should be able to comment. You guys should be able to like not be afraid. You know, really, if you know, this is a time if you feel like you need to defend me, you can defend me. I just don't want you to like go after anyone. But if you feel like you need to defend me, you can certainly defend me.
Is she trying to set
Yes, she
her
is.
subscribers up right now? I think she is.
It's just been intense.
I can't with her.
Devil's food cake. Devil's food cake, that's good.
I need to find that Jeopardy timer to stick in her videos, because she pauses a lot in her videos. But this does get better. She talks a lot about what she's not allowed to talk about anymore.
Yeah, there was a video made yesterday that was really poorly done, in my opinion. I didn't actually watch it, but
And she's talking about Angelica Wolf. That's who she's talking about right here.
from the messages I'm getting from subscribers, they were very not impressed with it because there was just no truth to a lot of what was said about me.
And there's a lot of truth in that video. You guys should all go watch it. And if I remember, I will link it in the description. You guys all probably already seen it, though.
So that specific video is going to be kind of nailed right now, but we'll get through it.
Oh, I keep interrupting her commentary because I don't know when it's going to be in there. Channel manager, did you see she just recently, y'all, I don't know if it was a live or a IG, said, and I do wash my hands, or she denied it, and the door was open and we heard it. The phone was right outside the bathroom. She denied that happened.
We'll get through it. Thank you, McKay. We're in the middle of it.
Hey, I'm here. Just I can't
I'll tell you one
listen
thing,
to
though.
the video
Being on
and
the
talk
receiving
to.
end of this cancel culture is probably the most.
Well, the video's playing, so you don't need to talk right now. I'll tell you when to stop it. I don't know. Or you don't have the what you had a while ago. You had 2 phones a while ago or something, right?
I have 2 phones now, but
Okay.
I have to play
I need to find that Jeopardy
okay.
timer.
the video on the other phone, so I can't judge when the chat is going and when
I
the
got the
video's
chat.
going. So.
I got the chat.
Well, not the chat, but the talking between you and I.
Oh, yeah. I'm playing the videos right now.
In her videos. But this does get better.
What happened to it?
Intense experience
Okay.
I've gone through. It's like I've never experienced this before.
And she did just say on the receiving end, because she knows all the shitty things that she's done to other people. All the shitty videos she's made.
Did
So I
she
imagine it
like,
doesn't feel good being on the receiving end of it now.
I like Willow.
I kind of I'm glad that I stepped away from doing that kind of work after the whole stuff with Shane and Jeffrey.
And there is nothing wrong with your screen right now. She actually deleted this video. I was on rewind watching it. She deleted the video as I was watching it, but it still played for me for some reason. I'm not sure why. But there's nothing wrong with your screen. The video is unavailable on the screen. That is it. You'll hear it.
I was just like, I can't do these kinds of stories anymore because yeah, they are trying to catch a little clout. So
No. I want to say anyone trying to catch a little clout from Katie, it's not going to work. Okay, Katie, you have 137,000 subscribers, not 1 million. There's no clout chasing here.
think of the live streams with Unirock. Which one? The one
This gets funny.
I actually have a brand new attorney in Washington, so he's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's gonna let me write my own papers. Let's listen.
I always feel like my opinion on like when I do this is how I do my coverage of videos. And
Okay, listen closely because we're all going to learn something.
I always feel like I want to like really know and understand my subjects, and I want to have watched them or have read about them or follow them to have an opinion, you know. But sometimes I feel like a lot of this stuff is just put out really fast and it just doesn't have background, and so sadly, there's things that are just not accurate. And
Sadly, everyone, I guess, needs to Google and buy records and dig up people's financials, you know, to get the story right.
I guess I just have to like remember that this is just part of the job. So I'm just gonna keep my head down and let people say what they want to say, and they can feel any type of way. And I have gotten some really like good criticism, so which is nice. I've had some people reach out and give me like really good feedback, which I felt like was, you know how sometimes you just like people tell you things and you're like, oh, that's really helpful, like that kind of stuff, like, you know.
Remember, this video was made over 6 weeks ago, and didn't she just say last week the same thing? Someone gave her the same damn advice, but 6 weeks ago she didn't take it.
Like being mindful about inclusiveness and being more sensitive in some of the things that I say, and potentially being softer in some of my approaches. Sometimes when I'm silly and I'm goofy, you know, you do zingers and you don't really think like that's hurtful, you know.
Water, wine.
But I also feel like I need to still be me. That's always the challenge. Like whenever you get feedback, it's like, how do you do better? I think some of the best feedback I got was to ignore the negativity. Like that's been awesome. And to
Remember when this video was made? She did not ignore the negativity. Did not.
Not respond to everything. Think before you react to stuff. Not respond to the comments and the chats that are really trying to grab me. And that's always been my challenge. It's hard for me to see all of it. And for some reason, like my body, like I always gravitate towards those negative comments. And I really don't know why.
We all do.
Yeah, a lot of the channels are doing exactly what I do. So, you know, although I don't really cover YouTube content, to be honest.
That's a lie. Because she's being sued right now by one of the biggest YouTubers on the platform. Imagine that.
Oh my God, Spurgy, I know that person. Someone on Twitter told me to delete my channel and I'm not good enough. That was weird. And I blocked one of her accounts and then she created a second account. That was intense. I was like, wow, that's really intense. I can't believe that. You guys are so intense.
This was an IG live, so she wouldn't have had to add commentary to this. So I've heard. But yeah, if I'm wrong about that, someone tell me. But I had 2 YouTubers tell me last week, and I don't. Jade always adds, but I don't think you have to. I don't think IG is considered whatever that is. I can't remember the word. Let's listen.
Yeah. It's hard to like, especially with my ADHD, it's hard to sort of calm down and like center myself and focus and like,
Wait, isn't she on ADHD medication? I mean, she talks about this constantly. I mean, in, like every other video. And it works for her. So why is she having a problem focusing if her medication is working? I know why. Yeah, but you all do too.
you know, I get so many awesome messages. Like I've had so many awesome messages. I can't even tell you. So many. Yeah, and that's the hard part is like criticism is not you suck. Criticism isn't you're terrible at your job. Criticism is you've done this and here's my recommendation. That's what criticism is. But I don't really think of my channel as like a criticism channel, so I don't necessarily understand criticism.
Did she just say she doesn't understand criticism? This could be her entire problem.
Like to me, I don't feel like I should be a gatekeeper for.
See, I was on mute. Welcome, Tina Trooper Whelan.
YouTube. Like that's not how I've ever.
Hey, Red.
I also don't think.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I'm probably gonna have to cut out in a little bit to get the kids in bed.
Okay. Thank you for coming.
And I'm more than happy to come in. I felt bad. I was like, oh, I'm gonna help you out because I could see you're struggling. But
Yeah.
do you want me to stay on for a little bit
No, I'm
and
good.
see if
With
someone else wants to come in?
No, I'm good because I'm not going to stay on much longer, and I'm
Okay.
good. I don't need anybody to come in.
Okay. Well, guys, I appreciate it. Thank you all for letting me come in. I just heard playback and I'm like, oh my gosh, I should never do this again. I sound awful.
Shut your mouth. Thank you for coming by.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Yeah,
I feel like you guys are awesome, my friends. So it's so good to get to actually talk to you. And
There's a couple in the chat that's got a link in their DMs already too, if they want them.
okay,
I'm so sad that Kano didn't feel good. She was excited about being here. Let's
Yeah.
listen.
I should be a gatekeeper for like reality television. Sometimes I just like to talk about the people that are on reality TV. Like not every time I talk about the Duggars do I want to do a hard hitting piece. Like sometimes I do really want to celebrate the girls or the grandkids. I mean, once you cover someone for such a long time,
She's only thought of this since she's been being sued. She used to go hard at these families. Never once did she say that they have a cute kid until after she was being sued.
you start to in a way like invest. You're like, oh, these babies are so cute, or oh, that's such a cute photo, or like Jessa has cute kids. Ivy is like so cute.
It gets better, I promise you guys.
Yeah. It's just hard. Yeah, a lot of the channels are doing exactly what I do. Yeah, we can be short sometimes for sure.
I didn't hear it. Hold on.
Jeopardy timer. I need that.
Hold on one second. Let me. Are you here, Nurse Kimberly? Nurse Kimberly, she was in here 12 o'clock, I think.
oh, I'm here.
Oh man, come back. I thought she was in here 12. Look, I've just been really chatty to my friend. Well, crazy Christy. You can come back in, Kimberly. I thought you had dropped off and the other one was still here. What am I missing? If you want to try again, T, I will not ignore you. I didn't hear the bell ring. She only just discovered Derek Dillard. Oh, I'm gonna. Let me go back down to the bottom of the chat. Taylor, I think I got kicked out. What in the world? Why would she be kicked out? I can see her. Did Taylor get kicked and I just can't see it? Or did she get ignored?
I'm in.
Hey, how are you?
Hey.
I don't see her anymore. Or I don't see her but one comment.
She was in there twice because she was using 2 different phones.
No, she won't. I actually just hung up on her. But no, in the chat, Taylor just said, "Oh, I think I got kicked out. Okay, bye, thanks." And I don't see her anywhere else, so I don't know, man. And they said YouTube is definitely unsubscribing people. Like I heard several people, so y'all might want to go through your list and make sure you're subscribed to the people you thought you were. Because that's why a lot of people were saying, I'm not getting notifications. But notifications are sucking too, because I saw that on Studio, they're saying that is handled, that it should be fixed. I don't know when the fix will go out, but let's
Oh,
listen.
I know, Linda, it would be so crazy. Yeah. Like, the one thing I think is weird is, like, the channels that take, like, my tiny little clips completely out of context and they don't really know the backstory. They didn't watch the whole video.
You won't be able to hear it, probably, right? From.
Oh, yeah.
Let's listen.
They didn't see what happened. Like, the Sophie criticism about the name.
Everyone watches the entire video. You just don't get it yourself, Katie.
That's not the way it happened. And it's like, I can't explain it because every time I do, they say I'm lying. So then I just stop. It's like, well, you can't. If you do say it, it's not good enough. And if you don't say it, you're avoiding the question. So it's like, what do you do?
Oh, okay,
You know?
I get it.
Not talk about children.
And, like, a lot of these channels have gone after kids. That's what I don't understand.
How confused am I not? Like, I'm talking to Nurse Kimberly in my chat. She's in there twice, and da-de-da.
Like, honestly, a lot of these channels have insulted children. And so it's like, why would, what? Doesn't make sense to me.
So it makes it okay for you to do it. Gotcha.
But this whole weird, like, criticism commentary world, I don't understand it. Like, I like to watch Unirock. He sort of is in that genre. And the reason I like to watch Unirock is because I feel...
Wait, what? Is this before they, fell out or something? T? This was, yeah, they weren't still on the verge.
like...
It gets good right here, because this is funny because they're no longer friends, and what Unirock did to her, that's what makes this funny.
He's more level-headed, I guess, right? Is that what you would say? Like, he just... I don't feel like he tries to gatekeep. I don't feel like he
That
tells
was who?
people, like,
Was
you shouldn't
that
be on YouTube, you shouldn't be...
What'd you say? Hello?
Nothing.
No, you said you... There's...
My...
Okay. We're all messed.
Canceled. It's more like, if he sees a bad actor that's a really bad actor, he wants people to know about
My freaking YouTube was on rewind. I am so sorry. I'm sitting here talking to you, responding from YouTube.
And I was just on mute. Are you ready? T?
Yes, I'm muting. Muting my mic.
You're muting your mic? Like Katie? You're muting your mic?
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm going to play the video, so don't talk for 30 seconds. Let's listen.
that. But then also he does goofy and silly stuff.
As he did to you, right?
So he's very fair.
I bet you're not saying that now.
I actually just really love his community, to be honest. He and Rachel and his like, I'm in his Discord a lot.
They don't love you though.
He's also someone that I can honestly, like, he's been on YouTube for 5 years, so I can say to him, like, why is this happening? Why, how do I approach this? I've learned a lot from him. And
I bet she hasn't. Oh yeah, she already deleted it. I bet she'd love to take any video she could find off the internet and strike it that had her saying these words. He's really intelligent.
he is very honest. Like, if he thinks I'm he does tell me. Like,
Now listen to that. She thinks Unirock is very honest, okay? So everything he said about Katie must be fact.
the one thing he always tells me is stop reacting. And I'm like, I know, I need to stop reacting.
Should have listened. Should have listened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And he's like, you need to stop talking to people. And I'm like, I know. So, one of the things that I'm definitely, I don't know if he's a mentor. I mean, maybe for YouTube, but then he's also like a friend because we've just become friends. So, we can talk
I'm sorry. He's a mentor for a YouTuber? Okay. He needs a mentor for a YouTuber.
about stories. We can just chat about things. Like, he has like his moderators in his Discord are like super sweet. They're really protective of me. It's not like, and they also hold me accountable. So, you know, I feel like you have to have people that don't
Who is she talking about? Holds her accountable.
like aren't just yes people. Like, they can't just be like, oh, I want to kiss your ass. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be surrounded by anyone like that. Yeah. So yesterday I was having a really hard day, and Lindsay, oh thank you Holly, Lindsay Chrisley, she called and she just like sent me some like gave me like a really nice message, and I don't know, she was like, I'm gonna pray for you. You're really going through it right now. Like, you don't deserve this. You are a good person. You have a good heart. Like, this isn't. It's gonna be hard. You just have to like not respond. She's like, don't go on Twitter. Don't look at your comments. Just, you know, do you.
Too bad you didn't listen.
And I keep thinking like she's gone through so much. Like last year with that whole tape thing with her dad, and so I know that she has been on the receiving end of this before. So she's also someone that I can always confide in about this kind of stuff. I love her. We actually had we had a very good conversation about politics today. I always think it's really hilarious too that
Their entire conversation was probably just a Twitter post, I imagine.
you know what I love about her too is that we can disagree about Kaylin. We can truly disagree about Kaylin, and she doesn't stop me from like having an opinion or doing my job. She doesn't ever get in the middle of things. She doesn't ever take sides. She doesn't ever like ever. So I always think it's like so funny when people get like if I do
Ever. Like ever.
a video that's critical of Kaylin, they immediately think like Lindsay's gonna hate me, and I'm like, no. Not at all. But I will say I have seen a lot of growth in Kaylin. I was just thinking about this today with Brianna Day.
Isn't this like the breakthrough video of her trying to kiss ass? It feels like this video is where it all started. Too bad she deleted it.
Who's like being a total jerk to her by going to the reunion, and then Kale doesn't say hi to her, and then Brianna goes online and starts calling her all these names and says she's immature and she's this terrible person. And I was actually kind of proud of Kaylin because she didn't respond. Like, the old Kaylin, I feel like would have responded to Brianna, and she didn't. So it's awesome to see like that kind of growth in her. And it makes me really want to like hope that this arrest was not anything like, I don't know. I just want to hope the best. Like, I really want to hope the best that this wasn't a violent thing. And I don't know. I'm so conflicted. But I also know that Chris has done a lot of terrible things to her. So I don't know.
Jeopardy time. Water or wine, what do you guys think?
Yeah.
Wine.
Right now, nothing I say will work. So, I mean, yesterday I did that video. And I think, you know, some people were satisfied with it. Some people were not. Yeah. Kale, like, I think is growing a lot. Like, a lot. So that's good.
You just said
Like, we
that.
should want that, really and truly.
Jeopardy.
And then this morning, that was the other thing that, like, so with this election stuff that's been going on. I think the hardest part for me right now is just watching my sub count fall. Like, I've lost almost 1,000 subscribers, and I've never lost subscribers before. So it's been like really, like this, I'll lose like 20, 30, but I'm having like multiple days with hundreds of lost, and that part of it's hard. But I feel like if people really are going to unsubscribe with without really understanding and knowing, I guess, what can I do?
Everyone knows and understands. The reason why you lost subscribers is because you changed who you portrayed yourself to be, not because of anyone else.
if they really care about the truth, once everything settles down, they'll probably come back. Maybe, I don't know.
Nope.
Who knows? I know.
Dear Lord, I need a Jeopardy timer. Someone send it to
The
me.
election is still like, the White House is still acting like it's not over. It's not helping anything right now. Losing subs because of the election is warranted.
It's not because of the election. Jesus.
Yeah, I do think I've lost subscribers because of my support of Joe Biden, but whatever.
She used to say she didn't talk about politics and didn't say if she was a Republican or a Democrat. Let's listen.
Didn't she blame her subscriber loss to the trolls and people who weren't understanding her side of this lawsuit? Now she's blaming it on the election. Yeah, makes sense.
But you know what's funny is Lindsay is a Republican and I'm a Democrat, and we're good friends. Like, you don't have to be in the same political party to be friends. Like, that's the part of this whole division right now that's really I know, I just need the next scandal to start, you know? Like, we need the next scandal to start on YouTube.
Yes.
When the next scandal happen, I'm ready for this scandal to be over.
Did she really just say that? She has her head too far of her own arse.
No. Yeah, and I don't think, like, I feel like just because I support Joe Biden doesn't mean that, like, you have to.
No doubt.
No, but you made everyone else feel like a piece of crap if they supported Trump. I mean, Jeopardy timer.
So, Jen, that's true. It says, my understanding I got from people being upset is that your apology is followed by a but, that you won't hear criticism from people if it's coming, something that the hater said. But the people that are saying that don't understand the 19
Exactly, Jen. And people understand, Katie.
months of targeted harassment that I've been under by these people, all led by one person. And they
Who is that one person? I'd love to know who she's thinking that one person was. We all know who she thinks it is, but it's not.
don't realize that the information that they are criticizing me on is false. So that's why I won't listen to it. Like,
Nope.
I will listen to valid criticism, but if it's coming from these sources.
I just made a whole video about that. It was all true, by the way. It's not false.
I have a question for Tracy. Because you said you were new here. Did you come from there, or are you just coming over here for the first time, but you still watch her? Just curious, because there have been some that like her and have come and gave the other channels a chance, and they're very welcome to. I was just curious. And let's listen.
It's not valid. And if they can't understand that right now, they can't see the forest for the trees. They will figure out soon enough that what I'm being criticized for isn't true.
It's true.
And you can have a but. You really can have a but. It's not saying I'm sorry, but it's saying I'm sorry for this happening, and then it's saying I will accept criticism if it's valid. That's not a but. The but is,
Okay. This was after her apology videos. I remember that. I have those videos, by the way. If you guys want to see them, tell me in the comments below. Because I do have those videos. I don't know if anyone else has put them up. But, yeah. This video was made after them. That's why people are coming at her in the comments right now about it. Because it was a whole lot of buts, and then she flip-flopped.
if it's coming from these sources, I'm not accepting it because it's not valid. So it's understanding the difference between valid and invalid criticism. Looking at a video taken out of context with the whole video gone, with nothing there to support the claim,
We have the tweets, though.
to suggest that the restraining order against me was not.
She's gonna end up with a fucking sty in her eye next.
That's the one. That's false. The restraining order was real, and it was for a reason.
Didn't that restraining order get dropped? I believe it did. Because it wasn't valid. If I'm wrong, tell me. I'm pretty sure it did.
It's because one person is leading it. It's all coming from one source, and every person that they have working for them is.
You heard that, right? Every person he had. She's talking about Steve right now. That's who she's trying to say is leading this whole thing of everyone hating on Katie, and it's not true at all.
Going to all these different creators. So, and Creepshow got her information from those people. So that's why.
The information is out there. I mean, where this all started for Katie, I made a video about it. The information's out there. It's not false information. Anyone can find this information. She's just full of shit trying to blame Steve for everything wrong in her life. And that's how it's been from day one. And somebody just put up a video yesterday about her apology to him. I guess she took that back, right?
Immediately.
That video is so bad. I'm losing
Hey,
subscribers
Mingo.
because of it, but everything in that video is false. So, and it's like, and if I say that, I can't, right? I can't say that. Because I don't have, like, anything against her. I really don't. Like, I think if she could just see that, you know, she was being misled, you know what I mean?
You're a piece of crap. No one's being misled.
Anyways.
It started way before she made that video. Way before.
I know the people that have been around me a long enough time know it was valid. It's just really disconcerting when you have a creator that claims to be, like anti that kind of behavior, and then an actual victim of that is being told that it was a lie. It's just not even.
Okay, now is she flip-flopping once again and saying that what she said
Yes.
was true? Like, I don't know. She's got me completely mind-effed right now.
It's sad.
You're sad. Water.
Yeah, I mean, I hope she can grow up and realize, like, maybe do some research. Like, again, I don't have anything against her. She won't talk to me. She hates me. So that's fine if she hates me. But, like, I would just want better. And I'm going to do better for my channel. So,
Hey, Spice.
Remember, she
yes,
said this
celebrating me.
over 6 weeks ago.
So, really, that's all I have for right now. This chat is not going to stay up live, though. So, thank you guys for being here.
Well, we knew that. It was going to get deleted before she did it.
Yeah. She's a kid. I don't hate her. I really don't hate her. I just would wish for better content, more thought out.
Are you kidding me?
Hello. There's another one somewhere. T.
Yes.
What have you seen good today? Oh, there she is dragging the Duggars through the gutters again.
Is she?
Yeah.
Because that's the only content that gets our hits anymore.
Oh, I don't get that. Why? Is it because she makes?
It's because
She-
Duggar content used to be so hard to find before her. And now she just has everyone running to her for it because, nobody could get the scoop before. She's not getting
but
the
my
scoop.
question-
She's getting
that-
fucking Google.
That wasn't my question, or I might say like, but what I meant was, why does anybody care about the Duggars? I don't get it.
A lot of
Because she
times
makes
it's
them
the-
out to
it's
be like,
younger people.
nasty, like bad people.
Well, I would think it would be younger kids, like in the boys or the girls or something. That's how it used to be.
Nah, really?
But now it's like
Ah.
grown-ass women caring. I'm like, what the hell?
I would have never thought it'd be younger people. I mean, I watched it enough to know. I watched it a few times because my mom would watch it when it was like 19 kids and counting. And I'm like,
Yeah.
that ain't no way to live in a house with
I
19
know. I used to
children.
watch it back then too. But the thing is you can tell by their little groups that it's younger kids in it because how they troll really hard and how they present themselves. You can tell it's a younger person. It's not older women.
Yeah, they said earlier when she was getting trolled, it was young people. And that girl the account that is coming out, just come over from her, and is a member for her and Leslie, is a young person. They think. Let's listen.
What are we listening to?
Oh, I didn't. Oopsie. And I just shut the whole screen down. I had it on the wrong side, and I didn't. It'll play from this side, but I got to actually share screen. So, give me a second. I'll never find it because I didn't hit play. So I can't find it in the library. Damn it. Y'all don't hear music playing in the background, do you?
No.
Okay.
I'm not on YouTube though.
I hear something that my TV must be on one of those music stations, and I don't even know how the TV in there would have gotten on because I hadn't been here today in there. Oh hell, where'd I put it? I put it in a DM. I'll go to that. This.
There you got 106 people in here.
Amazeballs, thank y'all for being here. Sorry for all the dead silence.
Hit the like button, y'all. I was looking for
Or
this.
as Katie says, the dislike button. I don't know why it takes so long to load up a page on this
It's
desk.
engagement, but you know,
Oh yeah.
if you ever want to get a sponsor on your channel, I ain't the way to go.
I don't know anything about how that works. I've never looked into it. Ow. It's wild. Let me go to Puny's their tweeter. I bet I'm blocked. Oh, I actually put in Puny. It ain't. I did it again. Puny Rock. Oh, he's doing YouTube videos again? I thought he had fell off of the flat earth.
I think he's not a flat earther, is he?
No, and I shouldn't say that because I made those two in here that night upset.
No, you know what? It's completely okay to debate flat earth, okay, with flat earth people.
We ain't
Don't let
debating it
them
over
run
here.
you over.
We ain't
Let me
debating
tell
it.
you.
I ain't debating none of them over here, I promise.
They're worse than politics, trust me.
Yeah, that one gay kid. I'm gonna, and I told.
Let them come in though, because I know a lot
No,
about that.
no.
And
I mean,
will
I ain't
debate
stopping nobody,
them.
but I don't want to talk about it. I was supposed to find that guy, that one guy. What's his name? I can't remember now. The one that got arrested, I think. The crazy one or the bad,
I
the
don't know.
wild one.
I don't-
Excuse me. He went. The video I saw, he walked around the outside of the fence at the playground and was bringing, like, screaming to the kids to come get a flyer, to prove to them that the earth
Dude,
was the earth.
Oh my God.
And screaming.
A Mr.
I don't know.
Silverfish.
You have to understand basic physics to freaking think the earth is flat. They're crazy. I'm telling you straight out.
I don't know if I
even
can
care
watch
they're
it or not.
listening.
No. Did y'all see
I
that?
gave him a try. I was in their little group for months, gave him a try,
Did y'all?
and learned a lot. And I came to my own conclusion, right back to where my mind was. The earth is not flat.
Tracy, I did not know who Tati Westbrook was either. I didn't know who James Charles was. I did not know who anybody was until recently. When Katie starts talking about him, why am I giving your channel extra time? I also tell Steve I want my paycheck for being employed by him. I ain't gotten a paycheck. He's holding it so I don't lose my disability or something. You know?
Everyone that we've talked about on here or on KJ's channel, like I've known, it's like the people I've always listened to or whatever. And it seems like there's not another part of YouTube away from all these others that we talk about daily or she talks about. It's like there's got to be another side of YouTube than these people, these makeup gurus and freaking.
Well, if you go to someone's channel that you know watches and they've got their channels that they're sub to public, you can find something like that. But my memory, like I just want to keep it small so I can remember who everybody is because I won't. No. I want to read in the chat for a little while. Lissy, of course. Mingo, Mish. Who's perpetual but her? Uni or Katie? There's a delay. We switch topics. I don't know if anyone in here would be interested at all in listening to Unirock Spiral. I'm not going to do that to them if they don't want to. Oh, did y'all see where the YouTuber, the new YouTuber, and the Hatters are having a Twitter argument because she took used Anon's Katie Joy video.
Are you talking about
Conspiracy. Mm-hmm.
Yes, and I think that she did a phenomenal job on the video, and all that was that she took was a clip that someone else took from Katie. So I don't understand where this stealing content came from.
Well, the
Because she
hatter,
didn't steal it.
I'll tell you where.
I'm sorry. I'm
No,
I'm
I'll
new to
tell
all
you.
this.
I'll
I'm
tell.
not trying to step on no one's toes.
No,
Like,
no, no.
here, I'm
I
just
don't
saying
have a
what
side. Like I don't know.
my
I've
perspective
heard.
is on it.
I've heard them. I've heard a couple of the YouTubers calling out, and then over pictures too. But the pictures are a little bit different because they're watermarks, and some have gotten taken. But because they take the time to go listen, they say if we have to go listen to her voice to get these clips, you can go do it, and they just don't appreciate it. But her,
Okay,
but,
I get you.
But her,
See, I only I only watched her video.
but her as a whatever, she's an artist. She says I didn't.
Okay.
She said I credited you at first, and I completely transformed it as far as ad and stuff, and it wasn't your content anyway. Like you took it for someone else and didn't add anything to it. So
See, I didn't know
see,
who the other person was. And
I-
that's it, or
I see both sides, but the hatters just don't like that. So
I'm gonna have to
they
look
can
up on
put a
Twitter.
water. I think they can put a watermark on it, but it's not their stuff. So can they without adding? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know either. But
I think you know what I
Anon's-
mean. Like Reddit puts all that stuff up, and they're always like, you know, it's free game or whatever. So you know, when you're on Twitter, you think the same thing when someone puts up a clip. It's like, here, it's a free for all.
I love
spread it
Anon's-
around.
I
You
love
know,
I love Anon's tweets though. She's amazing.
who is Anon now?
Anon, well, she said Anon, but I always said Anon
And I
because it's like
apologize,
anonymous.
Anon.
It's anonymous.
Like, I don't know who you
Anon
are. Yeah.
mafioso. It's a
Okay.
tweet. It's a
You
hatter.
know, wait. Oh man,
So it's a cartoon picture. She posts also a lot of
I need to
the
look her
high-speed
up because I
chases.
don't know who she is. Sorry. I just watched
We talk
Spears'
over each other
videos. So,
We're terrible.
I'm sorry, Anon. If
Can you hear me?
yeah,
Oh, I think when we're like talking, when we first start talking, we're like iPhone talking to a Android.
mismatched. Yeah.
Yeah,
And you know
'cause-
why that was? It's because you were playing that video.
No,
So
we're
I turned
we were
on-
just doing it right now, bad, like
Oh,
really bad, and I was like, that's why I said you can't hear me.
let me make sure I got my YouTube down.
It might no.
Okay.
Well, you should still. Oh, you might not be full caught up. Are you listening to it on YouTube?
No, I was when you were playing the video. That's why I got so screwed up then.
Oh,
But no, now I'm in the meat.
I'm trying to find a chat to read, but you know, none of y'all people will stay on topic, so I don't
Oh,
know
I
what you're
was-
talking about. I'm just kidding.
Don't talk about staying on topic, girl, because you guys had me laughing so hard the
Man,
other night.
can we play
Nobody
that
was
video?
on no topic.
Can we go back? Can we just play your video from the other night? That was
What you
hilarious.
play?
Oh my
I
goodness.
don't care what you play of mine. You know it.
I
I would.
laughed.
I'm stating it publicly.
Somebody
Make what
said
you want
everybody-
from me.
Somebody said everyone in there's drunk already.
Well, you know, Reds. Oh my God, I got to say this. My husband cracked up for 5 minutes. He's like, you realize your live says hi live? Because I just, like, hi, everyone, but I had it hi live. He was, no wonder everyone's thinking you're a hi in there.
Yeah. I was like, why? She said hi live, and then you changed the title, right?
Yes, I did. I didn't want to get struck from YouTube, like, that you can't put that, you can't be hi going live. No, that's not what I meant. It wasn't even spelt that way, though, either. I didn't spell it like hi, like a doobie or anything. Whatever you call that stuff now.
Well, we won't doing nothing but cracking jokes the whole time anyway. No, I didn't. Oh my goodness, Diane, thank you for the $9.99. I hope you and everyone else has a blessed Christmas. I'm thankful for this group more than you'll ever know. I'm thankful for this group too. I love everybody that's here. Bugs, Spice, Aholic, Unirock was a KJ supporter until KJ doxed Creep Show in his Discord. Now he acts like he didn't know how awful she was, but his ex-mods said he did know. He knew that they all didn't like her. He knew that she'd already doxed someone by me now. He knew. She just had more subscribers than Steve, and he thought he'd get more out of hopping on her side. How long's Christmas, y'all?
3 days.
I ain't shopped yet. One of my kids is not. He's out of town. So I've only got one kid to buy for, and grandbaby, and daughter-in-law, and mama. It's gonna be a bad Christmas.
Girl, I haven't even freaking done half of my shopping yet. My husband took me out yesterday because it was the first day I could shop because I was COVID free. And I was at the mall for 3 hours and I was like, dude, we just got to go. I can't handle it any longer. I'm like so scared of getting sick again. It was so crowded. I'm like, I'm done. Like,
I hate
I'm just gonna go to local stores like Kohl's and Penny's or
K-
something, you know?
KJ's live. Let's live stream her live stream.
Okay.
She's got some people in here watching. I want to do a Christmas Day stream. I know that Amzi's doing one, and I want to be a copycat.
I won't be able to.
I want to do it at the same time. I don't have anything to do Christmas Day, and I don't have
Oh no!
no. And my kids are my
I'm gonna drive up there and get your
my
ass.
son will
I'll be
be-
down here.
my son will be with his girlfriend's
here.
family or his dad that day. So I will be all by myself. So I want to do an ugly Christmas sweater stream. I don't know what time Amzi's is, but we'll do it after or before. I don't want to go over anybody. There's several people doing Christmas streams. I think Charlotte's doing one. So I'll schedule it. Get you some eggnog and turkey and come stream. And wear an ugly sweater. I've got one that's a white sweater and it's got a.
I will.
Mine's white and it's fuzzy and comfortable as hell. And it's got like a teddy bear face in sequins on the front of it. It's not ugly either, but
Well, my daughters love them ugly sweaters. They think
I don't
they're
have any
everything.
ugly
So
ones.
I'll steal one.
and the one that I got I got last year, and it's so. I know it's gonna be too big for me.
Yeah, because Christmas night we're all chilled out by evening anyway because we have our dinner on Christmas Eve, our real dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Because we started doing that like 20 years ago because he had a couple friends who had no family to go to at Christmas, you know. So we started having Christmas Eve dinner, and that was the same year my mom moved way up north, and I always went to my mom's, and so I just wanted entire family, my sisters and brother and everybody to come over if they wanted to come over for Christmas Eve dinner, keep the tradition going. It wasn't Christmas Day, it was Christmas Eve, so everyone could stay home on Christmas because you know it's a headache when you have kids to leave on Christmas. So we used to do that all the time and then go to his parents for Christmas, come home, and we were hungry later. We ate leftovers.
I have a squirrel question that just popped in my head. Has anyone, like, because I keep hearing people say, fussing on social media saying so-and-so got approved, my 40-year-old neighbor got approved for the shot, and so-and-so that's related to me that needs it didn't. And they're like, people are getting pissed off. Does it, like, what are the rules? I've heard people get tested and the there's some kind of number that they get. How's that work? Does anyone know?
I think it's a lottery for the people who.
I think healthcare workers get to decide if
Yes,
they want it.
absolutely.
I
think
I
probably
was-
the service.
I was scared that
Yeah, 'cause
were
my
go-
son's got to get it,
I
and he's military.
was scared they were going to make us get it. I didn't know I was going to be there. I was scared they were going to force us, and I mean, it's like it's a good thing because I hate wearing a mask, but I don't know that I want to be a guinea pig for a brand new disease. But the first shot, the first selfie that I saw, I think that's crazy that they call that. That says there's gonna be selfies all over the internet. Was a woman that was like 5 months pregnant, and she said, "And now my baby's vaccinated too." And I'm like, I don't know that I'd have done it if I was pregnant. All right, let me.
Well, the first people who are getting it are healthcare workers, probably long care facilities, I think they said, and it's granted on emergency authorization. So they didn't say anything about military. My son told me he's got to get it.
Yeah.
So
Courtney, I don't know how I feel about that because I don't know Teespiracy. I like her videos. And she did change it, but she changed. I like Anna. I know, like, I like her tweets. So I'm aware that it makes her mad. It makes him mad when people take
I get it
their
too.
stuff.
I
I
really
get
do.
both sides. Like T-Spiracy's legally
now.
T-Spiracy is legally right, but Anon's just like, don't take my shit, and I get it. Like,
Well, she's got that right, I guess, to say, you know what? I work hard to find, because it is hard to find shit. Like, I've got to go through freaking 30 videos sometimes because I forgot where the video was that I need.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And because I don't know how Reddit works, I can't find nothing on there.
But I saw one person tweet that you didn't even credit her first, but she did a video saying like you could have emailed me, and she said I don't do DMs, and she said I did credit you. She showed in the video, so I don't know.
Yeah, but you know what? If they say she didn't credit her at first, and she may not have, because you know as well as I do, you can edit your videos
yeah.
anytime, and it don't show that you edited your description.
Yeah. I don't know. That's one thing I ain't got a dog in that fight, and I just wish
I like Spiracy's
Christmas.
videos.
Let's
though.
get along, everybody.
Yeah.
Especially strangers. Like that. There's no reason not to. Well, I guess there is now, but I don't know. Let's everybody say kumbaya. Let's find something.
I'm gonna start singing.
No.
Everyone
don't sing
will
great.
unsub to you.
What's KJ talking about?
Yes, listen to it.
Where's she at? Why can't she be live on IG? That would be amazing. I think I've got an account on this computer that.
I don't get her notifications for IG
'Cause you're-
Lives, and
'cause
I
you're
do not know why.
Because you're blocked, probably.
No, I'm not. I checked.
I don't know. I can go. No.
I know
am
she
I
doesn't
wrong?
like me, but I'm not blocked.
Where's feeling good at nurse? Huh? Is that KJ's video or is that another video you're suggesting? Yeah, I wouldn't. That being pregnant, getting a no. I don't think I'd be wait until the second round comes out.
I don't think they suggest it to pregnant women.
Well,
do they?
she took it and she said now my baby's vaccine too.
Okay, I didn't know how that was going.
But there's I saw him talking about the anaphylaxis, whatever. That I mean they don't know how bad if you're allergic to it could be.
Yeah, I would have to research it and talk to somebody who is an expert in that, because I cannot get tetanus shots. It almost killed me.
Yeah, I know what you meant, Courtney. And legally, she did, and also, I mean, it wasn't even legally. If I post a 2-minute clip on Twitter of a video that I went and found, it's not my video to complain about, but. I mean, I see both of them sides, but I mean, legally there ain't nothing she can do about it. But that doesn't mean they won't fight over it on Twitter.
I'm gonna have to look at Anon though, because I don't know.
Oh, her.
It's a girl, right? Her.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't know who she is,
She's brilliant.
so I don't want to talk about someone I don't know. All I know is I seen it on Spiracy's
yeah,
video.
see, that's what I like.
I just started.
I like her. I've known her since. She was like one of the first ones I followed when I learned how to use Twitter, and so I love her to death, and all her tweets and stuff. So even if I didn't agree with her, I'd hate to say I didn't, no. But I don't know. She changed. I don't know how that works. Whatever. I know that T's legally right, and
I know. Maybe they'll work it out.
I
in
totally
DMs or
understand
something.
how Anon feels, but. Ain't none of my
Maybe they'll
business.
work it out.
Yeah. Brenda Lee. Has it
Normally
been?
creators do?
What do you mean? Has it been wicked rushed? The vaccine?
Oh well, I'm not thinking I want to get that just yet.
I'm not thinking I could. Someone tweeted that they were trying to sell at black market like $1,000 a shot. I think was it Comic Nut that posted that?
Who would do that?
A lot of people probably. There's a lot of people that would. I don't. I mean, how much does it cost if you want to get it? That's what I was asking a while ago. Like, if you, how do you have to answer questions? I would imagine, or be seen by a doctor or medical. They'd have to have something to decide if you were one that got it, and then the healthcare workers won't have to pay for it because nobody will probably have to pay for it, right? Because
No, it's free right now. It's free.
oh, because you're a guinea pig.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't think I'd take it yet.
No, the government is funding it.
They say they have been working on the beer virus for 5 years. Oh, so this is super rushed. I'm a volunteer firefighter. I won't and won't. Yeah. I think I would. I don't think I would. I can see that I have a state position in Oregon, so outrageously expensive. Oh, I finally made it to the bottom of the chat. Now, someone said, oh, I'll never find it.
Oh yeah, Tina Trooper. She is a volunteer firefighter. This woman, I'm gonna tell you what, she is amazing.
Someone said the name of a video a while ago that was only 6 minutes long, and I've forgotten already what it was.
She lives with a very painful condition, and she still gets her butt up, goes and fights fires voluntarily.
Can you hear me?
You're just amazing.
Did you say No, I'm seriously. You know how if you have an Android and you talk to someone on an iPhone, you talk over like you can't hear the other person when they start talking. I think we're having that issue because every time when we start talking at the same time and you don't hear me.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine because I'm talking.
know.
We're doing it at the same time, but I can hear you and you can't hear me. Hold on, I got the my keyboard's starting to stick again.
The thing is with that is like it works well on TikTok because your mouth matches to the song or whatever at the
Brand new
same
key.
time because there's such a delay.
Do what?
It works well on TikTok when you have an Android because you don't have to learn nothing. You can just, it has such a delay, TikTok and Android, like there's like a 3-second delay that your mouth matches up to like the other voice that you're trying to do a voiceover with.
Yeah.
Or whatever, a video.
I don't know how to do those. I mean, I love looking at TikTok sometimes. I'll get stuck in them
It's
though
funny.
for like hours. But those kids are like those teenagers. Oh my god. Some of them are just rotten. Did you see the one that went on Catfish, the TV show?
No.
Oh, it was this rich kid, and they went to his house, and they were so. Sorry, I'm trying to find my chapstick. They were so impressed, like Neve and Cammy, the rich people who went to his house because he was in a mansion, total rich kid, and he was in love with this girl, and she's always sending him money, PayPal's that he didn't ask for, and like, please let me send you $5, and kind of find out, she was catfishing him, but she did it backwards because she'd sent him like a lot of money, and she said I felt used. That's why I kept doing it because he would call me and demand money, and then not answer his phone for 3 days, and I'm like, this is fake.
I just don't get it.
I wanted to hit him, that kid.
I don't get it at all in this day and time. Like, why women still fall for it. I just don't get it.
I don't get why anyone would believe anyone online that said they don't have a camera
Exactly.
on their phone.
Every cell phone that
No, that
works
it don't work. The camera don't work.
has a
The camera
camera.
broke. Oh, I got it off my screen. I was going to KJ. It's not like, oh, it's feeling good. She ain't lying to
Well,
me.
go to a
Say
damn
hello.
computer cafe then. I'm sure they're everywhere. I've never seen one around here, but I'm sure they have them everywhere. I mean, that's just stupid. Like, you know what? Friend, let me borrow your camera so I can chat with my girl for 2 minutes, you know?
Well, here you go to Starbucks and, well, you have to take your own computer though. I'm fixing to share her feel. Why is she drunk? Why is it called feeling good? Doo-doo-doo.
When in doubt, throw it out.
Listen.
Get my camera. I hope you guys are having a good day. I am just stopping by. I have not been on this channel. I did not upload anything yesterday on either channel, and then today I was just working on Without a Crystal Ball, and I just wanted to stop over here and say happy winter solstice. I hope you guys had a good day. There's apparently supposed to be something really amazing in the sky, but there is, like, it's really, really cloudy here, so I don't think I'll be able to see anything. I have a little bit of a swollen face.
Winter
Don't mind me.
So she's a
All right.
witch.
Did everyone have any?
No. Wow.
Wiccan?
No.
Okay.
She said that was a rumor that about them. People, what is he? Does anybody remember? You,
It's the first thing that come to my mind.
he's that. No. They said that because of his deer carcass and his thing. Well,
I get it. People accuse me of being Wiccan and all this other because of my beliefs. Because I don't believe in organized religion. I believe in God, though. I just, you
Hey,
know what I
Jane
mean?
White. Yeah. But she drags anybody that has any kind of organized religion.
I used to get into
Hey,
it.
Cat
but-
Mom. What's up with not being able to show how many subs she has? She turned it off, trying to hide it. I don't know if it's out of embarrassment because she's losing 1,000 a week. But if you go to Social Blade, you can still see it. T Detox is here. She's the one with us. Miss Charlotte streams about 5 every afternoon. Dottie streams some nights 7 or 8 o'clock.
I think.
6, 7, or 8. All different times. Caroline is the woman that asked her to not eat the M&M, and she chomped it. Right? That's who Caroline is?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. And Katie streams about 10 times a day. You can either find her on Instagram, YouTube, Katie Joy Live, doing live streams, uploads, or bitching at her husband.
And let's see the chat. A pagan, that's what it was. Yes.
Yes, okay.
Well, they celebrate
my-
Yule. Is that what that means?
No, I don't know.
I don't know
I don't know much about.
No. Yeah.
I'm lost at all that now.
I don't know.
I started getting into it. My friend was trying to teach me because she thought this is what I would embrace
True ball of
because
wax. Yes.
I
Sorry.
believed a lot of the same things, but it just ended up not being my thing. You know what I mean?
How many is she at? Yesterday when I looked, because I went there to see if you could still see the subscriber count, and it's not perfect, but with numbers as big as hers, it usually is, right? Yesterday it said she had 136, and the prediction was today she would have 135. And that's what the prediction's been all week, because I saw it on Twitter the other day. So,
Yeah.
yep. And she talks about it. I haven't heard her say go check. Have you heard her say go check and make sure you're subbed to me? Because that's the thing. I'm sure she's told it. She did that. I've heard her twice now do the. I'm losing a lot of subs. Let's listen.
Good day. Is everyone having a good day? Oh, Frida wants my attention right now. Okay. I'm probably not going to be on for very long. I'm really tired. Extremely tired. I just want to rest. It's rainy and cloudy in Washington State. Oh, I'm sorry.
I thought Katie was what is it? Is it atheist? Or she don't say? I don't know. I don't care. I think she is. I thought he was too. I mean, I don't know. Let's not talk about religion and politics. Or voting. I don't know. Stay on topic, y'all. Or I'll time you out. Just kidding.
Hi, Shouty. Hope you're doing good. I'm probably not going to be on for very long. I'm really tired. Frida, please get off me. So tired, yeah. We have like, what's the date? The 21st? Oh my gosh. We haven't wrapped any presents. My son is in school until the 23rd. Oh my goodness. That's wild. When I was growing up, they would give us like 2 weeks off. They're not doing that here. I don't know why. I'm sorry about your MRI. I haven't even started wrapping yet.
Dang, what time did we? Oh, it was late by the time we got on, right, because of computer issues. But this is short, and then we'll get off because I see that chat went live.
Chat.
My husband just
the moderator, my friend. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if she saw it because I know the links ain't going out, and I didn't tell her that I was going live. I did put it in our group. There's me, her, and another girl. I thought I put the link. I think I told them, but she's not there a lot because she takes her kid to work in the afternoon, cook supper and all that stuff. So let's listen.
went to the store today and he went and got he got ham for Christmas and some potatoes, I guess, because we're having Christmas by ourselves, which is so weird. We're not doing anything. They're not moving to a year-round school plan, no. My son had his assessment for reading today, and he did really well, I guess. His teacher was really proud of him. He did that with him. Regular food. Rita, please get down. Yeah. No. Please. No. 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 They're like on top of me always. No, no, no. You guys were just with me upstairs. Why are you acting like you just haven't seen me? Could you please not? I know. Rita is always on top of me. She's like, look.
Oh my God. What is she wearing? What is she? Do you know what he is? I don't know what he's barking at because I got headphones in and he did not hear that dog bark. I think he's barking at. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. I can't play the video because I don't know if somebody's out there.
Oh, internet. Act with chat.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, a lot to say.
Damn it. I just pulled my earbuds out of the computer.
Christola S. I don't know what you consider hate, but it's not hate. Like, and we're not dogging on her. We're not being bullies, make it that way. That would be hate. This is just dislike. I don't think you know where we come from with it. And actually, we don't, on here, we don't talk about her every single night anymore anyway. We had fun. When I do my lives, we don't talk about her on my lives. Reds hardly does anymore. She had to leave us here looking at a leg and a dog. Bye, Tracy. Hope you have a good night.
Well, we'll get to be here for 30 more seconds before he was ready to come in. And he heard The Office. The Office was playing on the living room TV. The noise, the music. And he lost his mind.
Oh, got you, Cassandra. Okay, sorry.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Sorry, Christola. I took it the wrong way.
What happened?
None. I just read her comment that said I can't find it now. Oh, if I'm being honest, this does seem like hate channels, including Shars. And yes, I've told her this. Mix it up? ? I was just letting her know it's really not
This is
hate.
actually the first time we've played a KJ video in a while. Like I really played KJ videos.
Yeah.
I've tried to leave her alone the last week or two because I just haven't watched her. I haven't watched her. We did some prank calls. Those were fun. Let's listen. What is she wearing?
I don't know, but you left this on the
Oh,
screen.
It's imperative. She's always got to give me loves. I know, you saw my knee.
What does that mean? You saw my knee. She's supposed to have it covered. Claire said, "Was she tired from?" That was sincere. Sorry about the MRI. That's what I was thinking. And she's always like that, though. Oh, I'm sorry you're the death in your family. And then Toddy, she just keeps it moving. She don't get into it. She told somebody one time not to talk about their cancer. And one time, does anyone remember when the person went in there and was talking about how they were not feeling like life was worth living anymore? And
Yes.
she told them to leave her channel and call someone that was prepared to help them, basically. Yep. Yes. And did she offer at least the phone number?
No, she didn't.
Yeah.
She said one of her mods talked to her.
Yep.
After the fact, she said, I'm starting to lose my voice.
Oh, I tried to talk. I had to have a phone call, a meet call, today. And as soon as it was time for me to make it, I lost my voice. And I couldn't get it back. It would not come back. But I feel so much better today than I have the last 3 days. Oh, my goodness.
I can tell you're sick, though. You can hear it.
Now? You should have heard me yesterday. It was bad. And the day before that,
Oh, I hope you're feeling better.
I do. And I'm almost finished with my meds, so let's listen.
Ugh.
Have I not got her sped up? That's why I'm miserable. Yeah, she's sped up.
Oh, I have a headache.
We need to hear
Oh,
the
there he
dog
is.
barking.
This is not my normal. This is not the channel. I was like thinking about Tom Cruise, like screaming
I
at
want to
people.
stop. That dog is down there licking. Did y'all just hear that? It's the most.
No, because you had to sped up.
Oh. I didn't think this was the one. Ugh. So she's done that. Oh.
And I'm like, why are people praising that? Why? Because they're not doing social distancing. Like, seriously, when is it ever okay to like curse someone out and applaud that? Like, where have we gone in society that we're like praising someone, verbally abusing someone? Oh, but they're not wearing their masks. I think it had to do with social distancing. I don't think it had to do with masks. And I think the set is like very controlled. So I don't know.
That's not the same as the other one. Miss Cassandra, what time did I have I was scheduled for like 7:10 at first. But we had some IT for Dummies class going on. So I got on way late. So I don't know. She may have scheduled hers. For 2 hours out from mine because I try. I try real hard to keep it down to less than 5 hours now.
I find the whole thing weird.
Get down. Get down.
But
How can I?
I gotta go. I'm not gonna stay on long. Thank
Good.
you guys. Just saying hi.
I'll just
Hope
tell
you guys
her
have a good night.
Hang it up.
Do I? Did
I
he?
just tell her to hang it
Yeah.
up?
He gave her the side eye, like she's scared of him. Alrighty.
Like, you better hang that shit up or I'm going to start talking, lady. I'm done with you being on today.
Man, it's funny when she goes, no, and then
Yeah.
she'll like put her phone up against her shirt. Alrighty, Crystal. I am hoping Erica knew nothing because I like her. Oh yeah, they're giving. Are you talking about the Beverly Hills Housewife? They're giving her hell for releasing those text messages. Couldn't she get in trouble? Her husband was supposed to, I think he's a lawyer. He cheated with a judge, a woman judge, and some of the texts were like, pay this Saks bill or I'll get my other boyfriend to do it. Buy me this plastic surgeon, pay this plastic surgeon, or I'm like, and then some vulgar ones. And it was a judge. and she
Wow.
released, yes, and people are like, other housewives are saying, I'm calling BS because you're just trying to file for divorce so y'all can have money. But let me get to the end of the chat. Make sure I'm not missing any @ signs for me.
Yeah, I'm
Or
gonna have to get going because it's so late.
we downsized half a house. I went from like a 1400 to I'm 1800 now. I've lived in a tiny house before, like a 1200.
Oh wow.
I've got a little bit too much house now for one person, but because of the way I was able to buy it, is not really bad. It's like paying rent instead of a house mortgage. Move her and take your phone. Damn, way back in the chat. Girls always go check your dogs. I always go check when my dog barks because he barks when somebody knocks on the door. Sometimes he barks when the TV, but yeah, I always go. If somebody knocks on my door after dark, I get scared. And I always have my whole life. It's nothing triggering. It's always been like that.
Imagine your dogs barking at ducks in the water every time they see one.
He probably, I don't know.
That drives me insane.
They don't try to hurt the ducks on the land, do they?
No, like he's gotten curious like with snakes and stuff, and they've bitten the hell out of his like jaws, because you don't leave him alone. But he doesn't try to hurt anything. He just messes with stuff.
Yeah. I don't know what Cash would do around a bird.
And they bark.
I'm
They
sure.
bark at everything.
I'm sure if I had chickens, which I really want some chickens outside, especially since my other outside dog, my older dog, disappeared. I think he went off to die. I would like to have chickens, but I don't know. I would have to put them past the boundary where Cash can get to them. And then my brother has
Coyote will get them.
No, we don't have a coyote. Well, yeah, we do, but there's a fence at the back of my property. I've never seen a coyote right here because I live around the highway, but I've seen them on the back roads. I'm sure they could, but my brothers walk out and they walk during the day if they want to, but they go in their little house at night. What's it, a chicken coop at night? So I'm like, how do you get them in there? And we had chickens when I was little, but I don't remember how that worked. I remember I won't say that. My daddy used to cook. We ate the chickens. But I mean, I lived farm life.
Right. My female dog would probably hurt them.
Is she being slack? She's exhausted. If she's still awake, I would be shocked. I'll give her a second chance. But if she needs a night off, I'll let you be her fill-in. Let me see. After I said it got channel manager out of hiding. That is my girl. And I know she's tired, but I need to have a phone conversation. We need to have a meet, lady ma'am. This just in. I believe my dogs. I trust them 100%. You believe them? Did they tell you they wouldn't meet the chickens? I trust them 100%. Let me tell y'all, and I like this. I know it's going to sound silly, and I know you're like, oh God, there's these people that brag on their animals or children like they're the best. I usually, and Dottie watched me one night, right out of the hospital with my staples still in, and not supposed to be lifting anything, trying to give Cash his allergy medicine. 'Cause his eyes and face and lips get really red, and if I don't give him his medicine, I've got a powder for his ears. The doctor didn't recommended. I started to say dentist. And it's like a powder you squirt in there, and he gets a Benadryl at night, and that'll keep his eyes from when he comes in the house. They're really red. He would drag me. I'd like lock my socks on, lock my knees, and if I have socks on, he'd pull me because he's heavier than me, stronger than me. I'd have to get him up in a corner and like to get him to take that pill, and then I had to help him. I had to give him that pill. Last night I was eating my McRib. Yes, I finally got one. Somebody in the chat said last week, I've always wondered who liked McRibs. Now we know, drunken squirrels. So he was like sitting in front of me, maybe 8 foot away, going, arr, arr, and I'm trying to eat, but I can't eat but like a half a McRib. But I was determined to eat it. I was going to sit there if I sat there 30 minutes because I waited all year for this McRib. And he just kept, and then he had drool. Like a big line of slobber on each side, like 6, 8 inches long. And I said, I'm going to give you a pill. And if he hears a pill bottle, he'll take off. So I said, come here. He sat down in front of me. I'm sitting at the bar stool in the kitchen. And he said, give me that burger, Mom. And I held the pill up. I swear, y'all, I ain't lying. I had to fight this dog. I held the pill up. And he turned around and took off. And he sat down like 8 foot away from me. And I said, pill? I pointed at it. He knows what it is. It's pink and white. And then I pointed at the sandwich. I said, you can have it. Pill? You can have it. He come and sat down in front of me. And I said, pill? Pill? And I put that pill to his mouth, and he tried to take it like that. And I was like, no, there ain't no way in heck he's going to just swallow a plain pill like that. So I was going to still do it that way. But he just opened his, I grabbed his bottom jaw. He opened his mouth. I put it towards the back of his tongue and shut his mouth, and he swallowed the darn pill.
Oh my gosh.
And yes, and he gets 2 of the babies, and just because it's easier, because when I bought him, I thought that I'll just put him in a piece of bread and they'll be tiny and he won't. Blah. I was wrong. I could never get him to take them, even in those little treats. Even when he broke his leg, and I had to.
The trick is give it to him in the first bite, and then hurry up and give him another treat.
No, they make stuff like the pill pocket treats that you just pop it out. And he did those until he figured it out. There's a little bit of bitter somewhere at the end that I don't like it. Well, the second one, I said, this time you gotta do it again. But I wrapped it in a piece of bread, the McRib bread with barbecue sauce around it, and he took it and ate it. Oh, I told him, he is so smart. Like, he knew all he had to do was eat that pill, and he could have his food. And I was just going to give him a little bit, and dang it, he got the whole thing. He's so cute.
Sounds like me.
Man, he's so pretty. I love him. I love him. All right.
I'm going to have to get off here, though, Reds.
Well, Christola, you don't have to
was someone come in with you?
No, she's saying that she don't give a flying F about Katie, and she don't know why. We do, but, that's, you watch what you watch. And I felt like watching her tonight because I hadn't seen her videos lately. Not anything good. I've seen some clips on Twitter. But
what are you talking about?
Christola in the chat said she don't give a flying F about Katie Joy. She finds it odd that we care so much if she don't give one F. But
no, she said, I think all y'all have been screwed, and I'm sorry.
Who said that?
What is that supposed to mean? Christola.
Where'd she say that at?
Right up above where Craft Happy was
we're all in this together.
Posting.
It's all good. I mean, is she here to
Craft Happy
is she being
said,
nice
oh
or
my
is she
God,
starting trouble? I don't know.
She said, oh my God, not the drool, LOL in caps.
Yeah.
And then go down about 5 messages, 6 messages. I don't know. Right.
Yeah, I've honestly not felt.
It's right above that. It's right above that. Sorry, right above Craft Happy. I just don't understand what she meant by that.
Oh, I don't know.
It's all good though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you?
Got me freaking confused.
We are always like this.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Did somebody fill me in?
No, she meant that we're all been screwed by KJ. I'm just confused because I just got chat up and was trying to go through it.
Christella, she's struck a video just to try to get my information, and I had 15 subscribers when she did that. I was brand new, and it was fair use video of me talking about, or it was on a video she did about fair use, ironically, and she has doxed me when I was doxed me when I was very sick. What else has she done? She had a fake account go into her stream that looked just like me, except it's spelt wrong, and called her son a nasty name. And then she immediately got offline, smiled, and tweeted that Little Red did that because I striked her video. She called me a heroin junkie with 30 felonies, and neither of those are true. What else has she done to me? She's
But
posted my
Crystal,
name
like,
online twice.
you don't have to like choose a side. That's not why we're here. Like,
Do
there's
you
a lot
want?
of people that come in here that watch Katie.
No,
We
there's
don't
not.
care.
There's not anymore.
Like, really.
But they're welcome.
Yeah.
I don't.
They don't say nothing normally.
Most people here have been screwed over or felt wronged by Katie. I am, but I was never a sub to her, at all. I tried to watch her when the Teen Mom stuff first happened. Either the David and Janelle or the Amber Report, whichever one come first, chicken or the egg. But I didn't like her, so.
And another thing, like, you're hearing us 10 seconds later than we're talking to one another and we see chat. It's just a delay in YouTube on our side. That's just how it is.
What are you?
So I'm sorry if, like, we're really behind on reading things and trying to catch up.
We don't. Yeah. Sometimes the delay is worse. Or good thoughts for me tomorrow. I have to take my.
Okay,
Yes,
I'm catching
I'll
up
say
on it.
prayers for you, Diane. Thank you for the super chat too. Supernova. Stranger danger.
Yeah, I would just
Welcome
recommend Cristola just go back and listen to
Videos.
criticism
Reddit.
and
Reddit.
see both
WACD.
sides of it so you can understand like where a lot of people are coming from. You may still choose like to
Did she
think
say
like
where?
we're all just full of shit, you know what I mean, and go on your merry way.
Did she?
But
Did she say where? Does she watch her now, or has she been like hurt by her somehow, or?
no, I think
If that's the same
she's trying to find a
supernova,
middle
welcome
ground.
back, because there was
She's
a
trying to find a middle ground.
there was
I
a
think
there was a supernova here for a long time ago that I hadn't seen in a while. So welcome.
Okay, nurse.
Sorry. I think we're all in different places in the chat. Oh, and it wasn't the same. Oh. Yeah, that comment was okay. I'm not getting all. Sorry. Yes, Diane, I'll say prayers. She's my BFF. Seriously, it's hard, and and it's
I
Christmas
just
too.
don't want anyone to walk away
hold
from
on.
chat thinking we were attacking
Hold on a
them or
second.
anything.
I'm talking. She's asking for us to pray for her. And I haven't been able to resend yet. We gotta check our mics. Because I think something's wrong with mine for real. Can y'all say a prayer or good thoughts for me tomorrow? I have to take my mom-in-law presents and leave at the office. She's my BFF, and you can't see her because of this mess. I'm so sorry. We're just breaking all the rules here. I'm gonna go to my brother's, and my mom's gonna be there, and my son. And I mean, we're not on lockdown here. The schools are, I don't know what it is. There's a bunch of funky hours and stuff, but the restaurants are still open and everything. So I'm going to go see my family for Christmas Eve because I'm going to be alone Christmas Day. Or I'll find a friend to hang out with. Or I'll definitely be on YouTube. Oh, I'm sorry. I know it sucks. Christmas is a hard time. for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Especially this year is bad for people who usually aren't. Scumps. I don't think she's a KJ fan. I think she might feel as though some people own KJ more than is necessary. Let me know if I'm wrong. I think we have been on KJ in this channel a lot less lately.
Yeah, we have.
Because I just didn't want to do a KJ video. I mean, we've played short ones, but I mean, it's just so at this point to me, they're not. We used to be able to cut up and really they were fun, but she's kind of boring now
I can't even
because
stand
she's
to watch
trying
her.
to be better, so she's not being as. I don't know. Miss Cassandra, I feel bad. Alrighty, y'all. I gotta go to sleep. She brought
Yeah, I
up.
got to too.
She brought up Dolly's Eye. Then she brings up times when unhappy with you. Who are you talking about? Are you talking about the Cristola or someone else?
It's
Yeah,
okay, though.
everybody's welcome here, and you're welcome to have a different opinion than us. And nobody's gonna be ugly to you for it, cause because sometimes we do different, and you can come watch if we're doing something different. Yeah, we're not bashing her. We're watching her video. So I haven't seen her since February. She's in a nursing home, and they haven't let us see her. She has Alzheimer's and now doesn't remember. That's sad. Oh, I will keep you in my prayers. I hope everybody
Me too.
has a good night and a good Christmas if I don't see you back before then. And I'll keep everybody in my prayers because everybody needs them, in my opinion, for their family and their. Diane, thank you for sharing with us that, and she's got a lot of prayers tonight. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Thank you for Priscilla. You're a
Good
trip,
night,
girl.
everyone.
Night, night, nay, nay. Scumps, you were late to the party. We'll see you soon. Bye, Bugsy.
Good night,
Miss
Craft
Cassandra.
Happy. Good night, Sherry, Nene, Cassandra, Nurse Kimberly. I don't know who else I'm missing. I'm losing my voice really bad. I